Hello, guys. Hello, this is Alan recording another comprehensive Magic the Gathering Arena draft video. It's almost been forever. I don't know how long it's been since I've last recorded a video. But yeah, I would like to get some stuff out. The new season has just started, so we're reset back to our former ranks. And yeah, Platinum Tier 4. And yeah, they brought back a classic format, which I will draft. I don't think it's perfect at this point. Prior to a lot of the sets going on in the last 4 years, a lot of people thought Dominaria was a great draft set, but after a lot of the sets have came out, like 4 years later or something. Turns out it's not a really balanced format as we thought it was, um, nor was it, nor was it the most consistent. But it was definitely an interesting period for Magic the Gathering, since I believe this is probably second or third set released on Magic the Gathering Arena. But I think this was the flagship set that came along with it, and it was the first set I've actually played and drafted, and got me into Magic the Gathering. So, yeah, it's been a long time. I didn't count how many months I've been away from recording my videos, but yeah, let's just nail down now Dominaria, and I'll probably draft some Bloomborough. So let's begin. Right, so the issue with Dominaria is an older set. Prior to the power spike that happened, I think around War to Spark in Corset 2020, where you started seeing commons with more than just stat line and flavor text. You know, Dominaria, it was a set where you saw a little bit of power creep, but a lot of the cards are really junky in this set. So you'll still see things like 2-mana 2/3s, 2-mana 2/2s, and they're still playable. Although not good compared to the more premium cards. Whereas nowadays, like if you're gonna play a 3-drop, it just usually just ends up generating value. Maybe it makes a treasure or draws a card, or even has extra relevant abilities. But yeah, Dominaria is a underpowered format, unfortunately, unless you end up in a very synergistic two-colored themed deck, for example, Black Green Saplings, or you drop blue. Another thing about this format, again, I'm going to mention that blue is just exceedingly better than the rest of the other colors. Like blue is just good with every other color, whereas a lot of the other colors are only good in like usually one or two decks, or two or less. For example, red, I don't really like to play with any other color except blue. That's pretty much it. If you look on 17 lands, if you look at the top red commons, there's like 3 top commons. 2 of them are only good in the Wizards deck. One of them is the solid base removal spell that you see in pretty much every other color. And then the rest of the commons are just kind of bad, like just really awful. So yeah, a lot of things about this set too is there's a lot of junky filler cards. So it wouldn't be surprising seeing like 7th to last pick cards, or halfway through the pack, where you just see like pretty much cards no one would ever consider playing. So it's really important to really keep your eye out on the signals on what at least good solid commons are being wheeled late in the pack, to kind of gauge what your primary color should be. So yeah, another thing about this format too, given that there's a lot of highly underpowered cards, is that you need to take the best cards early and often. And you need to make sure that you know the lane that you're in, like I think halfway through pack 2, and also just pick up really, just keep picking up the good cards before everything goes dry. So yeah, this is a format where I think you kind of need to lock yourself in early, and kind of need to pick your colors, pick your cards aggressively. There is a good upside to this, and that is that it's not a difficult format to draft. It's very, very a lot of cards are just very obvious. Like unless you're the only time I find myself ever like having a hard choice is when I don't know what colors I'm in. When I know exactly what like my primary color is, I know which cards to like avoid, which cards to take. And again, you sometimes you look in a pack and there's only like, oh, there's only one playable, or there's only one good card, or there's only two good cards. So yeah, whereas like Bloomburrow, for example, or Thunder Junction, you'll see at least 5 good cards that you can take, or at least even more. Maybe half the pack can be still some very solid playables. But Dominaria, given that it's an older set, you're gonna see a lot of like really underpowered cards. And then you're going to see some really strong cards. Most of the strong cards are mostly the uncommons. There's I think every single color in this format has a very powerful like mythic level like uncommon that's like rivals like a lot of rares and mythics in this set. Whereas the commons are good. The blue commons obviously stand out the most. But the uncommons, like every color has at least like one very, very strong uncommon that can, interestingly enough, make the color a whole lot better, even though it's could be considered very bad. I think red and green are just not very good in this format, unless you get obviously the right card. So, anyways, let's begin. That took a while to get going. All right, pack one, pick one. Dominaria draft. All right. So, yeah, this top 3 cards are these top 3 cards are very, very strong. I think I would still take Atlas the Sunderwind over Goblin Chain Whirler because it's triple red, obviously. But then between Atlas and On Sarah's Wings, I think On Sarah's Wings keeps us more open. Blue-red spells is the best deck in format, but blue-white's also quite good as well. So the Jeskai colors are kind of where are the best blue decks. Although red and white are playable, it's not necessarily exciting. Looking at the commons, nothing can really compete at the level of these 2 cards. You have Vicious Offering as the best black common. And Skittering Surveyor, one of the very few ways to fix in this format. The fixing is not good. There's not a lot of dual lands. Green has one other common that helps fix, but overall, the rest of the other cards don't have fixing. I'm going to take On Sarah's Wings. It's the easiest to cast out of these 3. It's white's best uncommon in this set, so like all 3 of these are very close in terms of power level. But yeah, this is white's best uncommon. It's a mythic level uncommon that I was talking about as well. Atlas is 2, but it's 2 colors. So we'll take On Sarah's Wings. White's a good color in this format. I'll take it. After taking On Sarah's Wings, you basically Unicorn, if you go on 17 lands, is the best white common. But we're just going to take Cloud Reader Sphinx here. Cloud Reader Sphinx is like, again, the thing about blue is that a lot of the commons are just way above like the top 4 blue commons, being Blink of an Eye, Academy, Journey Mage, Syncopate, and Cloud Reader Sphinx, are just better than every other of the top commons and the rest of the other colors. And Cloud Reader Sphinx is no exception. We're going to take it here. If this wasn't his pack, I would definitely take Mesa Unicorn. Here's the common fixer in green, which, for 5 mana, you can kick to search 2 lands. But yeah, very few ways to fix. And as you can see in this pack, a lot of really junky cards, like, why would you play this in limited? Why would you play this? So it's really important to pick up your good cards ASAP and find your lane. Okay, now we come to this pack. There's Settle the Score and Syncopate. Both are quite excellent. And then Yavi Mai Saprit as well. Rona is fine. I think Syncopate's still better than Settle the Score. Settle the Score is fine, solid removal. In black, there's a common called Eviscerate that's single black, more splashable. It doesn't exile though, but it's Settle the Score is similar. But I think I just take Syncopate here. I've been really impressed with this counterspell. Typically speaking, like, it just you can just, if the opponent like just doesn't even keep a 1 mana, sometimes you can just cash them off card and they would not expect this. So I'll stick with blue, take Syncopate here over Settle the Score, which will be my second pick. Yavi Mai Saprit is green's second best column, but green and red I think are the 2 worst colors in this set. Funny enough, I just stated that the best blue decks are the Jeskai ones. Yeah, that's sure, but blue black's also quite good. Just gonna take Syncopate here over Settle the Score. I don't you could take either one of them. I wouldn't fault anyone. All right, we're just gonna take Divination here. Keep ourselves locked in blue. Opt is also interesting, but I think I'd rather have my first copy of Divination over Opt, since Opt is more likely to wheel. Other good cards include Gideon's Reproach and Caligo Skinwitch in this pack. If this wasn't his pack, I would take Gideon's Reproach to go along with my On Sarah's Wings. Although I did pass the Settle the Score, so there's a chance that black could be more open. But it's more important to pick up the blue commons. Blue's the best color. Try to contest blue if you can in this format. Worst case scenario, you can't, and that's fine. You can still end up in a very solid 2-color pair. We'll take Vicious Offering, black's best common. Very solid removal spell. Seeing this pick 5 is a good sign that maybe black is more open than white, I suppose. Well, down in Arcanist, usually one copy could be fine. There's a bit of a wizard synergy in this set, even outside of a blue-red wizards deck. There's Academy Journey Mage, which is a top blue common, which rewards you for having wizards because it costs 1 generic less. But we'll take Vicious Offering. Good sign black is open. And then, yeah, we come to this pack, which has pretty much a whole bit of nothing. There's a rescue, no synergy rescue currently, and you usually get these pretty late. Could just take the Stronghold Confessor, I suppose. I did take a Vicious Offering, so it's a good sign that maybe black is more open. And yeah, this card isn't great, but yeah, it's still playable, given that there's a whole bunch of also not amazing playable cards. Belaf Gorger is not all that impressive. I mean, I could still take it here. I mean, it's a big body. But it's not exciting either. I'm just gonna take Stronghold Confessor because I just passed 2 black cards. All right, there's a Spore Swarm which I can take here pretty late. Solid card. So it could be possible that the Soul Tie colors are definitely more open. And if we do end up maybe blue green, we could splash on Sarah's Wings. This card's really strong. And if you pick up one of the 6 mana Cold Water Snapper Hexproof in 6 mana 4/5 Hexproof, having that in your deck on Sarah's Wings is pretty much game over. But we'll take Spore Swarm. Good sign that maybe Dimir is open. All right, not Dimir, Soul Tie. It's pretty late op. This card's just really solid. Yeah, and there's just a whole bunch of nothing. Yeah, the rare is not really playable at all. So, I have seen the op makes me happy that that blue's kind of open. All right, and then we come to this pack. In case we don't end up splashing on Sarah's Wings, we could take an Arcane Flight to go around with our Cold Water Snappers, and we pick up the combo. Sometimes you get the turtle, put an Arcane Flight onto it, and then it just becomes a 6 man, basically a 5/6 hexproof, which is incredibly difficult to deal with. So we'll take an Arcane Flight over pretty much everything else. Second Arcane Flight. All right, we'll just take a Stronghold Confessor here, and then. Yeah, it doesn't look like... I mean, we just see, 1 white playable. There's the Gideon's Reproach, Mesa Unicorn. I guess 2, but... At least I'm happy that our base is going to be blue, because we have some good cards. Reader Sphinx, Syncopate, Divination on Opt. Alright, Crows and Druid pretty late. Fine Common, too. But yeah, as you see, it's really important to pick up... I'll take a second Opt over Befuddle. This is crazy. Pick 12 option being this pack. This is actually a very solid blue common. And maybe it's a good sign because the people on my right maybe aren't drafting blue as aggressively. And as long as I can get into blue in this format, I'm happy. Blue is definitely where you want to be. It's possible that after passing the Zelda score to my left-hand side, I think maybe the person to my left will cut off black a little bit more, and we might end up in blue-green since the Spore Swarm came pretty late. Crows and Druid isn't all that amazing. A lot of green commons just kind of suck outside of, Sapperling Migration. But this is still playable. If you play this in blue-green kicker, and you're able to get some of the cheap ramp creatures, grow from the ashes, and then kick this for... in the late game, gaining 10 is a lot. This can really help you stabilize against people who are playing the more aggressive strategy. Outside blue red, sometimes you're the colors are so bad, for example red white, I'm not a big fan of it, that you just somehow just end up in the 2-color just aggro deck, and it can get there sometimes. So believe me. All right, pack. This is the second pack. We already this Academy Drake is okay, but a lot worse than say Vicious Offering. Steel Leaf Champions triple green. This is a good card, don't get me wrong, but, it's triple green, not easy to cast. However, if green is open, I tend to see this pretty late. So it's possible that we might end up taking this if it somehow wheels. So I'll take Vicious Offering. I think it's enough better than Academy Drake that I take it here, even though Academy Drake will keep me locked in blue. We'll take Vicious Offering. This doesn't mean we're married to black. Again, possible that my left-hand side will cut me off of black. But then, again, if we do end up in blue-black, I think the hot upside of this is a lot higher than Academy Drake. So we'll take Vicious Offering here. Black's best common. So yeah, best commons in each color. Vicious Offering in black. Blink of an Eye in blue. Shivan Fire in red. Sapperling Migration in green. And then for white, I believe it's either Call to Cavalry or Mesa Unicorn, depending on your curve. I think I would take my first Call to Cavalry, since it's a 4-mana 2/2 gets you 2 Knights, which is quite huge. So I would maybe lean towards Call of Cavalry over Mesa Unicorn, but both of them are kind of close. And then there's a great uncommons in every color. And lo and behold, blue has the most like powerful, like almost messed up broken uncommons in the set. So I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, that is a Sarah Angel. This card is really good. If I want to stick with black, there's Fungal Infection, which is good, but not as good as Sarah Angel. There's a turtle I was just talking about, but this is a common that tends to wheel. I'm just gonna take Sarah Angel here. Maybe blue-white is somehow magically open all along, or maybe the person from my right-hand side is drafting whites more aggressively, and the person to my left is drafting it less aggressively. So, yeah, I mean, it's the best card in this pack. I don't really see a reason to take Fungal Infection, which would be my second choice. Actually, my second choice might be Blessed Light. I don't know. This card is just premium removable, also splashable, but we'll take Sarah Angel. Yeah, this card, like, again, not great, but hey, if you can kick this for 4 mana, get 3/3 mana, it's okay enough in this format, given how, like, not so amazing it is, like, in terms of all the card quality. That's fine. Okay, here, there's a Seal Away, fine removal. No amazing blue cards, the black cards are okay, there's a land if I somehow end up black, which is fine. I think I guess I just take Seal Away, like, it's fine removal. Not the best, because it exiles tap creatures, but blue-white is a bit controlling, since you're looking to really just gum up the ground for the most part, and then get through in the air with your flyers. This can be a really efficient way of dealing with something. Otherwise, maybe, I would take the black land here, over, like, Adamant Will, or even take Dark Bargain as a card draw effect, even though, like, in blue you have Divination Ops already, so it's kind of redundant. And taking 2 damage is a little bit problematic, so I'll take Seal Away. It's just good enough that I take it. And I guess the other alternative strategy is if somehow blue is extremely cut off, we just start all over from black and white. Alright, there's another Cloud Reader Sphinx. There is a Knight of Malice. This card is quite good too. I think I just did Cloud Reader Sphinx. This card is good. It is a very good 2-drop. So it's between like these 2 cards. But then I'm like fighting over 3 colors. Like I don't know where I'm in now. Like am I black-white and I abandon blue, or am I blue-black, or am I blue-white? I think given my first pack, I took so many blue cards, I'd rather just stay open and just take Cloud Reader Sphinx here. And then just try to contest blue more heavily than the rest of the other colors. Because by taking this, it means that I either give up on my blue or give up on my Seal Away, which I don't want. So I'll take Cloud Reader Sphinx here. Alright, Syncopate. There's an Eviscerate. Okay, that's really nice. This is a good removal spell. Do I take second? So now the question is, do I take? I probably still take second Syncopate over Eviscerate here. Yeah, I think it's again like Syncopate is just too good. I just want to lock myself in blue. So we're kind of in this Esper territory here now. So I'll take Syncopate. If this wasn't a pack, easy Eviscerate, but let's take it. And then now that I just want to have blue as my base color, and this is a strong card. It's close in terms of power level of Eviscerate, so I don't feel bad passing it. It's just, again, it's important to lock. And then, like, another Cloud Reader Sphinx. Although, I have 2 of them already. So now, with 2 Cloud Reader Sphinx, I can, like, give up some of the blue contesting and probably just take Deathbloom Thal. I think it's a lot better than Academy Drake. Like, this would keep me in blue, but I have 2 of these already. Even if I end up blue-black, I don't need 3 copies. Deathbloom Thal is one of Black's best commons. Very solid. Just hits hard, makes a 1/1 Saproling, which is important. Good, so it gives you a Saproling with Fungus Vicious Offering. So yeah, maybe we just do end up in blue-black all along. And his white does seem to have dried up, even though we've taken the Sarah Angel. All right, now Blink of an Eye. That's sweet. I was about to say I was about to take the land, or Icy Manipulator. Actually, if you don't have enough playables, this card's actually really solid too. Kind of clunky, but if you're able to untap with it or cast this on 5, just being able to use 1 mana to tap their creature or the splash land or upkeep is quite huge. But we'll take Blink of an Eye. Great card. So yeah, it looks like maybe we just end up blue-black. It looks like black does look more open than white, given that we're past a late Eviscerate. Although, like, the quality of our white cards are actually kind of better, just better than the black cards. But there's a late Caligo Skin Witch, good common. Not the best black common. I think this is the 4th best black common. It goes like Vicious Offering, Eviscerate, or Deathbloom Thal, or no, Fungal Infection, and then Caligo Skin Witch. But seeing this late's a good sign. Hey, maybe we should just try to end up splashing white if we can. Probably just for the On Sarah's Wings, since we have 2 Vicious Offerings already as good removal. And we just end up yeah, again, like just so many junky cards, just like cards I just don't care about. Just take, in case I pick up Traxos, I guess we'll take Serpent. Traxos is a rare, by the way, which is comes in tapped. It doesn't untap unless you cast historic spells. It's 7/7, 4-mana 7/7 trample. If you have this on the battlefield, ooh, there's a late Fungal Infection. There's also Cold Water Snapper, but I think Fungal Infection is better than Cold Water Snapper. And I'll pick up one of these later. I'm gonna take a Fungal Infection. I think it's enough better. So if we pick up Skittering, I'm on the lookout for Skittering Surveyors now because I do want to splash this on Sarah's Wings, given how powerful it is. And yeah, again, like White just dried up completely. Like we first picked Sarah Angel because there's nothing else better in the pack, and then into Seal Away, and then we just didn't see any White. So I think White's being contested. I think maybe there's someone else drafting a blue-white deck, but seeing a loss so late, blink of an eye does give me a bit more hope. So yeah, I guess we'll just, now, given that this is a second pack, we're locked in blue-black. We're not going to switch out blue-black at all. It would be absolutely horrendous if we did switch out. We would have just given up. Given again the card quality of a lot of cards in the set are just crap. Like this is crap. This is crap. Like yeah, like who cares about seismic shift? All right. I guess I can pick up Soul Salvage. Ooh, there's actually another Death from Death. Actually, I'll just take this here. No amazing blue cards. Just here's Red's best common, but like past that, none of the red commons are all that exciting. Run amok if you want to force the aggressive deck could be interesting. Hopefully I get a Soul Salvage, but I still think taking a Deathloom down is way better because this card just hits really hard. Makes 1/1 saplings for a Vicious Offering, which is important, so we'll take a Deathloom down. Okay, still no amazing blue cards. There's a Sapling Migration. I guess I'll take a second Fungal Infection. I'll lock in 2 copies of this. Yeah, nothing exciting here in blue. Yeah, this is the best card in the pack. I mean, these two are the best. I would probably still consider this the best, but we're nowhere near green. Skizik's okay. Probably just take a second Fungal Infection. Feral Abomination's replaceable. Alright, Urgro. Ooh, Academy Journey Mage. Never mind. I'll take Academy Journey Mage over Urgros. Urgros is okay. It's just kind of understated. It doesn't block very well when it comes down. If you get a hit, that's fine. You know, you get some value, but it's kind of clunky. I'm just gonna take Academy Journey Mage. No wizards, but hey, if we can pick up at least 1 or 2 wizards now. I mean, I guess we have Caligo Skin, which counts as a wizard. So yeah, we'll definitely take Academy Journey Mage over Urgros. All right, we'll take a second copy. Tatiova also really strong if you can splash it. But yeah, Journey Mage is great. Gonna take it here. And ooh, all right. No amazing blue cards, but we'll take a Soul Salvage as a way to get back our key threats in the late game. And we're probably not going to end up splashing this on Sarah's Wings, even though it's really powerful. We probably just don't have the fixing to do it. And our deck can be strong enough. With enough removal, interaction, ways to get across, we should be fine. So I'll take Soul Salvage. Now, with Soul Salvage, like we can safely try to take some of these self-mill cards, like Harmorate Explorer, to replace like Stronghold Confessor or something. But still going to take the Soul Salvage here. Alright, Blink of an Eye, nice, pick 6. Nothing else matters. There's like Guinea's Reproach as a second best card, but nice to lock in 2 of these Blink of an Eyes. And then, yeah, some cards are cuttable. If we pick up some better cards, Arcane Flight could go, maybe a Stronghold Confessor, maybe Dark Bargain. So these 4 are kind of like junky cards. Well, the rest of these I'm just quite happy to play. So hopefully we can find like a Cold Water Snapper. If not, I can just toss in the Party Wanderer. Like, our creature count is kind of low, too, so Soul Salvage wouldn't be its best, so I might have to just cut, like, Arcane Flight or Dark Bargain, throw in an extra creature, 2 creatures or something. Because even though, like, we don't have, the most synergistic blue-black deck, to be fair, we have a bit of a tempo game plan. But we need some ways to pressure the opponent if we're going to leverage a lot of this interaction. So I might just toss in like a Partic Wanderer if we need to, and hopefully another good creature we can pick up. And then worst case scenario, I mean, like we could try to splash this. Don't get me wrong, it's not impossible. Maybe throw in like somehow fit in 3 planes. Because like a lot of the cards that we're playing here aren't really. Alright, I could play triple Stronghold Confessor. I don't think I need a second Dark Bargain. Guardian of Corlos is kind of weird. We don't really have that much historic. So yeah, sometimes you just toss in a bunch of these Stronghold Confessors and you just get to town. Alright, there's a third opt. There's Feral Abomination. I don't think I need a third opt. I guess I'll take Feral Abomination maybe as an improvement over Partic Wanderer, for example. Since I'd rather have a 6/6, 6-mana 5/5 Death Touch over a Trample. So yeah, maybe we toss this in. All right, Windgrace Acolyte. I do like. There's another Soul Salvage. There is Vodalian Arcanist as another 2 mana. Actually, I might take Arcanist here. Like, Windgrace is fine. We have some top end already. I'm gonna take Vodalian Arcanist. First of all, we do need some cheaper wizards to go along with Academy Journey Mage. Plus, like, just giving us the extra mana advantage ramp with Blink of an Eye, Syncopate, and also Dark Bargain is quite huge. So maybe we run something like this. Not sure if I want to run Rescue. It's kind of awkward at times. Could cut Stronghold Confessor. Maybe we just cut this Dark Bargain, honestly, and just run these Stronghold Confessors, Feral Abomination. Run like this, 17 land count. I definitely want to run, yeah, I probably don't need Dark Bargain as highly. I could use another card draw effect, though. And maybe it's fine going down an extra creature. We only have 10 creatures, though, quite low. But maybe it's fine. Ooh, Hammered Explorer. Actually, I like Hammered Explorer over Stronghold Confessor. I don't mind a bit of self-mill to, you know, help fuel Soul Salvage. Although there's not much that rewards me for milling that much. It's fine still. I'm still going to take it, I think. Since it's, like, you're never going to cast this for 1 mana anyways. And, like, the Menace is not really all that impressive, I don't think. I mean, I guess this has some flexibility with Vicious Offering, but I think we should be fine without it. So this is probably our deck. I could cut Feral Abomination. It's kind of clunky still. Maybe I do just throw in a Stronghold Confessor. Just as a cheaper card. Like a 6 mana 5/5 Death Touch is not all that exciting. Just throw in a Stronghold Confessor and then call it. We could also go 16 lands given I have 2 ops as well, but it's kind of risky. If I was to go 16 lands, there's nothing too exciting I want to throw into the deck. Maybe I would throw in a Feral Abomination. Overall, I think we should be good. Yeah, we can just try 17 lands like this, slightly favoring blue more, so like 9/8 seems fine. And then, yeah, hopefully we have enough ways to close out the game. Alright, let's give this a shot. And the picture, we didn't pick up Rona. What picture makes the most sense for our deck? I don't know. It just kind of it's just very... Our deck is just very, very, like, average blue-black. Like, it's good average, though. It's not, like, average as in bad, but, like, it's good average. I don't know. Yeah, let's just put Blink of an Eye. It's fair enough. Yeah, let's go. So, yeah, sometimes in blue-black, too, if you pick up one of the Broken Sagas in blue or black, like, just being able to use Blink of an Eye to bounce it back is kind of crazy. But yeah, I think our deck's gonna function mostly like an aggressive tempo deck, since we don't really have much late game to recur back. But that's fine. Alright, this hand I could keep. Not the most exciting, but it's solid. I have both my colors, 2 removal spells early, a Death Bloom out to pressure a trade. I think I kill that because giving him the mana acceleration early, it's quite bad. And then the thing about Elfame Druid too is that if he manages to kick some spells, like he gets 2 extra mana, so that's not good. I can't allow him to do that. Alright, so that's fine. Alright, we'll run out Deathbloom Thallid. Not sure if I want to trade though the 2/2. I could take 2 and then swing back, because a 3-powered creature can block a 3 toughness more readily. And he still gets, I mean, I still get a 1/1, but he might be the one who stays back. Okay, he's the one that stays back. Okay, so now, could Dark Bargain. I could also just kick a Stronghold Confessor. Which one do I want to do? I mean, this doesn't really attack all that aggressively as well. I might just want a Dark Bargain, honestly. I'm not sure here. Or maybe if I kick this and I bounce a token, then it can get an attack. Alright, we'll try it. Try this instead. And if I attack here, then I guess he won't have a better blocker against Stronghold Confessor, so maybe I should attack first. Offer to trade. Alright, let's see what he has. Alright, so now I do have a Sapling. I'm probably going to keep the Sapling around for the Vicious Offering, and then just Now this 3/3 can get in through easily, or I can bounce his 1/1 or bounce his big creature, whatever he does. Right, eviscerate. Okay, so the question is, do I even want to bounce the token? Probably not, since he's just attacking with it anyways. So now I can Dark Bargain over Divination. Divination will allow me to play a 2-drop, perhaps, maybe. But Dark Bargain is a little bit more mana efficient. So, also the question is, do I play out land? I probably still do, even though he could kick a Skin Witch. I could also, like, again, yeah, maybe Journey Maging this is fine. Because I can add some pressure, I guess, and then I can just Vicious Offering his big creature that he plays. And I don't think there's much that can survive on this, unless he has a Hexproof, but that's blue. So let's see, if he plays anything big and bomby, we'll just Vicious Offering, that's fine. Right, doesn't kick a Sapling Migration, interesting. He could have kicked it. No, I guess he has a way to get, he's trying to get back Soul Salvage or something. Nature's Sprout, alright, that's fine. That's fine, alright, Skin Witch, I wish I could have kicked, yeah, let's just Dark Bargain main phase. I don't care. Keep up the single blue for Opt. And then, yeah, we'll just take Opt, take land. There's no 1-mana blue spell I could play, so I'll probably hold on to this land in case he has something. Next turn, we're probably going to kick a Skin Witch. Yeah, just trying to... Well, I mean, he would need double black to kick a Skin Witch, so maybe it's fine playing out land, and we'll just say go. I'm definitely not going to attack into these Saplings, so... Okay, now he has double black. I gotta be careful. Although he might just empty his hand here. So kicking a Skin Witch might not be worth it. I mean, getting his last card isn't the worst thing to do either. I mean, I might as well, because he's not going to hold on to anything at this point, so we'll just kick this. Should have kept up single blue, but I'm dumb, so... Right, make him use it, that's fine. Right, so now his charge is gone, so that's pretty relevant. We made him waste a charge, we'll say go. Keep land in hand in case he has a Skin Witch. The opponent just does nothing here. Right, so now we can begin with a Divination or Opt. I guess Opt can allow us to play something more expensive. Soul Salvage, do I want it? Soul Salvage can get back some good stuff, so yeah, I'll probably keep a Soul Salvage. And then I could attack here and then Soul Salvage back Thallid and the Kami Journey Mage, which I don't hate as well. And then we can just run out the Thallid, so it's fine. Save this for something larger. Soul Salvage, get back Journey Mage, get back Thallid. Play land, run out Thallid. Splashing white for charge. I guess he's splashing white for some stronger stuff, but he's just not drawing into anything. So yeah. But yeah, classic format. I don't hate Dominaria. I've just been underwhelmed with it compared to all the sets that have happened over the previous year. It's still, again, very it's still an exceptional set back in the days. Given that it kind of revitalized Magic, got me into the game, was the flagship title for Arena, pretty much, and also limited at that time also just wasn't great. Given that. You had some very aggressive sets like Amonkhet, and then, what's the other one? Amonkhet and then Ixalan was just really boring because you were just focused on a tribal theme, but yeah. Opt here, pretty much, I'll bomb many lands. Oh, I like that Fleet out, I'll keep. Gives me a strong turn 3 play. And then we can hope Syncopate in case he has a 2-drop. Opponent also has an opposing. So against blue decks, you always have to consider Syncopate as something to kind of play around. The nice thing about Syncopate is that it also just exiles. Right, I could counter this, but it's not worth doing because it's kind of weak. So I'd rather just pressure him with Deathbloom Thallid, and then run out Stronghold Confessor, and then keep a Syncopate with Dark Bargain in the future turn. Frozen Druid, this is probably going to trade, which is fine. I will attack him with this. and then get out a 3/3 menace. Just takes it. Okay, so he might activate the skill land, but I still think I'm going to do this just to get the sorcery speed stuff out first before I keep up the counter spell and dark bargain. Hopefully this doesn't punish me because there's some 5-drops. Okay, so he's missing a land drop. Otherwise he's missing a land's hand. Otherwise I think he would have activated this. So that was fine. Probably looking for a land here. But yeah, this card's not even that good. It's just kind of whatever. Like, there's so many junky cards in this format. Like, junky commons in general. Blue has the deepest array of commons, so it's kind of like I don't want to say this format is force blue, but it's almost just, force blue, basically. Main phase in our off. Interesting. So I'll probably just send in this 3/2. Song of Frailes. This card's really strong, too. Yeah, he gets to cheat out a 2-drop now, or use a removal spell. Alright, cast down. That's pretty good. Still just going to attack for 3 here. Keep up the counters. Probably going to end up trying to counter something, given that I don't really want him to get too much stuff out with Song of Frailes, because what this does on his 3rd chapter is that it gives a creature vigilance, destructible, and trample, and indestructible. This means that I can't block him, and I have to take at least 5 damage. So I pretty much have to counter any creature that comes across here. Best case scenario, he doesn't cast a single creature. If he doesn't, then yeah, that's good news. You could flash in a Spore Swarm. Okay, just attacks. So that means he still has 5 mana to tap for something else. We'll take 2. Opponent's gonna try to race us, and then we'll counter his creature. Deep Freeze. Deep Freeze is actually not that bad on this. I could counter it, but I actually don't mind this being Deep Freeze because it just blocks his creatures well. So I'm actually gonna let this resolve. Then we're gonna Dark Bargain here, and we'll get Skin Witch and a Swamp, and then we can get rid of the last 2 cards in his hand too. So that's huge. Now we can run out Skin Witch, and then we can kick the Skin Witch. And then opponent just loses 2 of his cards, and then he's only gonna he won't be able to get in for damage next turn. Wow, we got rid of his Allosaur and his Cloud Reader Sphinx, so he was playing around counter spells all the time. But now we can just block both of these. So this was this Song of Frailes is great uncommon. This is green's best uncommon. Yeah, we managed to deal with it, so that's good. All right, we'll play a Swamp, and then we'll just say go. We'll just keep blocking, counter anything too scary that he's gonna play. And then just try to outvalue him, pretty much. Vicious Offering. Okay, so now we can use this to sack this, but we can't even get him for damage. I could, however, Soul Salvage something, but I have a feeling he might have something even stronger. I'm still going to run out 1 land. Hopefully he doesn't kick a Skin Witch to punish us. Maybe I shouldn't have played out land. Okay, so yeah, I could Vicious Offering and then like Soul Salvage, get back 2 things, and then hopefully just play them out next turn. Which isn't a bad idea. Or maybe I just wait until... Maybe I just Soul Salvage, but I don't play anything out. Although I do want 2 creatures in the graveyard first. Alright, let's just pass the turn. Maybe end of turn I Soul Salvage instead of main phasing. Because I don't want him to cast anything scary, like... Alright, that's annoying. Can I counter it, though? I can, but actually I don't care. He can have it. It's not that big of a deal. Although, if I do this in Soul Salvage, it doesn't really accomplish much. Like, I can't even attack past the 2/4 with the 3 toughness. So, alright. Yeah, we'll just keep up our stuff. I could run out my land here. Maybe I do now. I can always counter a Skin Witch if I want. Like, it's almost a card. Like, if he kicks a Skin Witch, it's just a card for a card, so that's fine. I don't really care here. If he tries to blow this up in response, I'll just sack the Vicious Offering and blow it up. Alright, now there's this. I could bounce this, but then he just kicks it eventually and gains 10 life. So yeah, we'll just pass, and then maybe end of turn we finally do this, and then now we have enough interaction to counter his stuff. And yeah, I do want to maybe get this on board, bounce this. And then yeah, just take it from there. Like, I don't want to bounce this because he just gains 10 life later on in the future. This is a card he's happy to keep in his hand. I don't care about Voltaic Servant. That can resolve. Okay, now, yeah, I think I will Vicious Offering here. Yeah. And then we can always Soul Salvage everything. Balance this and then Soul Salvage. Cloud Reader Sphinx. Okay, I'd rather have him use his thing on on Academy Journey Mage over everything else. Okay, and I don't really want to Soul Salvage any of this stuff. I want to wait until he... I could Cloud Reader Sphinx, actually. Yeah, let's just do this. And then he's going to use the Tallow Candle on the Cloud Reader Sphinx, and then we can just buy back the next following turn. We can attack for 3 in the air. Get some Scry value. Alright, we don't need Archetypes, but I'll happily take a second Journey Mage. He's going to tap out 4 to kill my Cloud Reader Sphinx. I'm just going to Soul Salvage afterwards. Opponent has his own Cloud Reader Sphinx. Alright, that's a little bit annoying. I can always bounce it back and then counter it, so I guess that's fine. And then I guess I can maybe attack on the ground, maybe? Yeah, let's do this. I think I will attack since I have a second Journey Mage, and I do want to get in from the ground, so we'll just do this. And then if he plays out the Sphinx again, we just counter it. If he blows up our guy, we might miss out on some value. Okay, so I think I killed the Voltaic Servant over Landward Scout, given that he could have Traxos. So you just get rid of the artifact creature. If he tries to use Candle, I do miss out on some Soul Salvage value, which does kind of suck. Okay, he doesn't do it, so I guess I just attack. Let's get in. Right, so if I Soul Salvage here, I guess I can still counter his Cloud Reader Sphinx, maybe. So let's just get these 2 back. Run this out. I guess I can't. Well, I could always bounce it back and then counter it, so that's fine. Probably get Scry value again, but I do need to apply some pressure. Alright, Blink of an Eye is nice. Opponent probably knows. Yeah, opponent knows I have a counter spell. He would have played out the Territorial Allosaur. So yeah, that's quite interesting. But I can always just again bounce this back and then attack, take it from there. So yeah, let's just do this. Journey Mage is just so good. Such a great common. Opponent has a counter spell. I can counter his counter spell, etc. So I think we have this game. Like, this is a removal, but it's just not even good because they get a blocker. And then, like, this card's too slow. Right, so he has something here. Blink of an Eye. I think I will counter it. I could or not. Interesting. If I counter it, I guess I can keep up some mana for other spells. So, and I get to pressure him here. Oh, he could activate get a land, right? He doesn't have a land, so that's fine. And I think I just attack with these 3. And I guess if he runs this out, we can always Blink of an Eye. Bounce in the next following turn, draw a card. Since we will probably not be able to pay for a Syncopate, but that's fine. Allosaur, I can counter it, right? Assuming he doesn't get a land. I mean... yeah, the safe thing to do might be to just bounce my own creature. If he has a land, I'm kind of screwed here. I think I actually go for it. Yeah, it would kind of suck if he has a land. Okay. Because he could just play it and then pay for it, but I think this was the way to go. The other alternative was to bounce whatever he's targeting, but he still gets to, like, block the ground, which is kind of annoying, and then play out this Cloud Reader Sphinx. So... he had double Allosaur as well, so... that's a good reason to be in green. Which is a good green rare, by the way, so... very first pickable. But yeah, green and red are just not great. Unless you're playing the great uncommon. Alright, this hand is interesting. I'm on the draw. Just need a single black. I'll try it. I mean, worst case scenario, we don't draw black. At least we counter a 3-drop or something. Hopefully he doesn't have anything too scary on turn 2. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I need to get my... At least a land could be fine. Draw into some stuff. Counter anything he taps out for here, which I will. I will counter this. Alright, land is good, so we'll probably have to end up discarding, but that's okay. We got our swamp. Probably going to end up... No, we don't have to discard. That's nice. So now, I'd probably still... yeah, I'd probably still be mana efficient here. Like, as much as I like just putting this out there, yeah, I think it's important to be mana efficient. So I will just Dark Bargain end of turn. Baloth Gorger. Okay, that's annoying. Blink of an Eye is nice. Fungal Infection's also nice. So I'll probably just take Blink and Fungal Infection, since Fungal Infection can kill his 1/1, and then we can Vicious Offering, take out the 4/4. So yeah, I'll probably just do this. And I think I do it now, this turn, because I don't really want him to... and I think I just main phase this, because I really don't want him to get the mana acceleration, and we can still keep a Blink of an Eye if he plays anything too scary. Let's get these two out of the way. And then, yeah, we'll just double Thallid here. Marwyn is not a card I care about. Alright, so... no reason to bounce that. I could run out Stronghold Confessor, keep up 2 mana. Because I do want to keep a Blink of an Eye with Cloud Reader Sphinx in case I need to bounce it back. So I'm actually just going to kick this. If he plays anything large, I have... okay, like that. I could bounce this end of turn, but I think I want to get out my Academy Journey Mage, and I need a good reason to run this out. Ooh, I could also kick this. Let's just do it next turn. Yeah, like again, just playing junky cards like this is not enough, because there's just so many of this interaction stuff in blue that and black that yeah, tapping out for 6, getting your guy bounced, and then taking 9, yeah, not good. Even a 6 mana 7/6 is too junky for this format. So yep, 3-0, keep it up. So overview of this format, I think blue's the best color, second best color is between. I think if it wasn't for red synergizing so well with blue, I think black is actually just as good as white. This is, again, one of those weird hands where I do need to get my blue mana. I think, again, I still keep it here. I have Fungal Infection early to answer any early threats. And hopefully, yeah, we just get a blue spell on turn, blue land on turn 3, run this out. It's not a great hand, but I'll try it. I really hate mulliganing limited. Unless I don't have lands, or I have a 1-lander, then there's no reason for me to keep it. So. Opponent's also playing blue, so hopefully maybe there's not that many great targets. No Syncopate here, so this is a different key. Like, maybe I shouldn't have kept this hand. Very clunky. Not sure what to do. Like, Sidefoot is very strong. I don't really... I have Vicious Offering to eventually answer that, but... at least we got land here. But yeah, if this sticks on the battlefield, it's just going to make 1/1 Saplings all day. And basically, any Sapling I block will drain. So it's this is a problem. This card's really strong. Looks like the opponent's also just going Sotai. So he's probably going to make a Sapling end of turn. Nice, we got blue mana, so... probably just self-mill myself here. Yeah, I'd probably just run this out, self-mill, to fill up the graveyard for Soul Salvage. I don't really want to mill the opponent because he's also playing black and could be running multiple Soul Salvages or ways to recur. So I'll mill myself for 4. And of course, mill 2 lands I needed. Okay, so it's kind of weird and awkward. So yeah, opponent can just keep making 1/1s all day. Now what? Probably just stay back here. He's probably gonna make another guy. I could blink a token, but that doesn't seem all that exciting. I think I need to dig for some land, so I'll Divination here. And there's nothing to follow up after Opt. So this is fine. Get my land going, sure. And then just pass. Opponent's just going to keep making 1/1s. The crappy thing is, like, even if I fungal infection one of these, he drains me. So yeah, this card's just really good. Yeah, I'm just gonna not gonna bounce here. Just gonna opt. Probably opponent's also holding on to a plethora of removal spells. Probably just take the land here. So it's gonna be a little bit awkward. Alright, so I could Journey Mage. Could just Death Bloom, but do nothing else. I could attack. He makes 3 guys. I fungal infection one of them or bounce. I guess I just get him for 3. Run out Death Bloom Thallid. Opponent takes it. Okay, so I could run out Journey Mage now. Could run out Cloud Reader Sphinx, but then it just ends up getting killed. I mean, what does Thallid do? It allows me to keep a Blink of an Eye and fungal infection, which is okay. I think I just do this and keep a fungal infection. And then what do I bounce here? Could bounce a token. Could also bounce Slimefoot, so then he's forced to recast it, which isn't bad because it's a lot of mana. So I'm gonna actually bounce a Slimefoot. And then we can also fungal infection one of them before this re-enters the battlefield, so he doesn't get the drain. And no creatures milled, so yeah, kind of sucks. I was hoping to get something with this, so I can. All right, so we're just gonna fungal infection one of these before it enters the battlefield. And then probably fine just swinging these 2 in next turn, and then if he decides to double block Journey Mage, we can Blink of an Eye and bounce. I can also just Journey Mage one of the tokens, actually, and then just attack. I can also just Journey Mage Slimefoot, and then bounce a token. I can also just do this. Maybe, I guess this is better, even though he doesn't have to recast Slimefoot, because then I can make a good attack. He can chump, but that's fine. Keep a Blink of an Eye in case he tries. So I can even bounce my Journey Mage and eventually bounce again. Trickster, that's annoying. Okay, so Trickster's going to eat a Journey Mage. I don't see a reason to actually... Yeah, I don't really... Taps that. Okay, so he can then attack next turn. That's fine. The trade here is okay. Opponent takes 3. And yeah, we'll say go. Migration, that's really good. Double Blink of an Eye is nice. Yeah, this turn's really nice. So I can attack with these, and then if he decides to block, I can bounce the Slimefoot, and then also bounce one of the tokens. But I think I wanted to aim for the token first if he tries to block. So then I get to at least... and then if he has another spell, then we can Blink of an Eye the Slimefoot or something. We'll see. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, yeah, we'll just bounce one of these anyways. He still gets a drain, which is really annoying. But at least I'm ahead in terms of life, and he's light on Saprolings. So next turn I'm fine trading like this for 2 Saprolings if he decides to make one, and then so he's at how much? 6 mana, so he still can't make 2 Saprolings. That's fine. I can still attack. I'll lose this, but then I can double. Ooh, I can also just fungal infection. Yeah, let's just do this and then just attack. Yeah, so he's gonna make 1. He can trade for one of my infections, but then I can get him for a larger amount of damage, and then I can play Cloud Reader Sphinx. It's fine. Opponent's at 7, so we're still ahead in life. And then we can Cloud Reader Sphinx here. And then Vicious Offering is nice. Probably don't need 7th land. Vicious Offering to take out Slimefoot. Yeah, opponent just can't keep making Saprolings all day. Like, even though like he can still stabilize a bit, he can't just make 1/1s all day. He needs to answer my board. He needs to eventually block and trade. Okay, and he needs to eviscerate here. So probably just attack. And then, yeah, he might trade here, which I don't mind. If he doesn't, I guess I just run these two out, and then the next turn we can Vicious Offering, take out Slimefoot. If he has Blink of an Eye here or something, I am going to Vicious Offering his response, take out Slimefoot. Okay, so the trade's good. I don't mind a trade. Then yeah, we can just do this. He probably has a Syncopate here. That's fine. I'm fine getting the Syncopate over Soul Salvage, so. But he don't have Syncopate, so he's really behind on board. Yeah, he has a Blink of an Eye, I have a feeling. Yeah. Cool deck. Blue-green Splashing Slimefoot. Eviscerate. Allosaur, not kicked. Okay. Right, so now we just Vicious Offering. Making sure we target the right threats. He has something here? Wizard's Retort. Alright, that's fine. Could Soul Salvage here. Get back both Journey Mages. Yeah, I think I will. And then, so he won't counter, and then I'll have two interaction spells, essentially. I could also send in, and then he takes 3 down to 2. Yeah, let's just say go. Hopefully he's out of counter spells. Zahid. Alright, that's really strong. Zahid's really powerful. Okay, I guess I can Journey Mage. I wish I could Journey Mage into Journey Mage, but I'm still going to Journey Mage here. Zahid, and I'm still just going to run. And it's nice to have Deathloom out. And if I decide to attack here, what happens? He eats this, takes 3 down to 2. I think it's worth it. Just gotta get in this damage while I can. And the nice thing, too, is that these make Sapling tokens, and then if he plays out Zahid, I can just bounce Zahid. So I think we got this, unless he has a way to gain 1,000,000 life. Oh yeah, these are just annoying to deal with because it's just going to make Sapling tokens. Yeah, this looks like a strong deck for the opponent, but it requires so much mana and fixing that it was really clunky. I mean, he managed to keep up his counter spells, but still, like, keeping, like, 4 mana Eviscerate, double blue Wizard's Retort, Zahid. So, has some great cards, but he needs a lot more mana and ways to get the kicker effects and keep up his, like, kick his big creatures and stuff, so. Okay, Tatielva's good, but that's not enough. Yeah, his deck looks really strong. I'm glad that I managed to get very aggressive against this opponent, because if I didn't and I gave him enough time, he would have definitely outvalued me and been able to just gum up the board, not giving me any ways to really do enough damage to end the game. So, yeah. Soul Tie Soup is, I guess, something you can do in this format. It's just, again, fixing is not very good in this format, so, yeah. In green, at least, you can get 1 mana fixer at common, but then you need to prioritize it very highly over every other card. So. Alright, yeah, we have some counter spells, 3 drops, seems good. Counter any 2-drop he plays, I think. And then we'll lead with a Deathloom Thallid. Nope, no 2-drop. Alright, just gonna run this out. Then we have, like, we can back it up with Fungal Infection and keep up Syncopate for 1, which could be pretty nice. Interesting. So he probably has like about an effect. Okay, just does that. Okay, so now I can punish him if he decides to equip onto the Stronghold Confessor. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until he actually attempts to equip because that's a lot of mana. And if he doesn't, okay, so if he's gonna attempt to equip, this is gonna blow him out so badly. This is huge. Like just. So basically, I time walked him with a single fungal infection. Missing land drops though, but we're ahead. Maybe we can keep up our interaction long enough to put his life total low. So, Scaring Surveyor, not a good creature for me to counter, unfortunately. So I'm gonna let that slide. I will attack with both, and then if he blocks a 1/1, I'll just fungal infection. I could also end the turn Vicious Offering, but that doesn't seem all that exciting. So I'm just gonna pass. Land is good. Attack with both. Opponent's going to block the 1/1. Well, he's going to block that and use Cast Down, right? So now I counter Cast Down for 1. Opponent's then going to block the 1/1. I can use Fungal Infection. I'd rather save the Vicious Offering so this can solve. So opponent now has a turn where he can resolve something big, but I can just bounce it. Draw a card and then get him for 5. Like Urgoros? Yeah. And I will blink of an eye over Vicious Offering here. Or I can Vicious Offering, keep up Syncopate. But I do want to get him for 5. 5 is a lot, so let's just do this. Like the blue cards are just so good. Some of the black commons are again pretty good too. Daring Archaeologist, so. Alright, so he's gonna try to play this, get a counter. No, he's just gonna run that out. This is a cast trigger, right? Yeah, it's a cast trigger, so I guess it's worth Vicious Offering this, given that it can grow regardless. And I don't really want him to block my 3/3. And I can get him for 4, keep up my counter spell. Yeah, probably see a Reproach here. We counter Reproach. And then we can Vicious Offering anything large. Alright, yeah. It's just annoying to play against with all these counter spells. Syncopate is just so good. Like, it's arguably better than, like, Eviscerate. Or even Shivan-Fire, I say. But yeah. Great counterspell. Right, 5 and 3. Some of our games, we were like... We managed to draw our way out of it. Or the opponent just didn't really develop the board much. There was two awkward games where we start with 2 lands, but I think in one of them I managed to at least... get my second color on the third land that we needed on the turn that we needed it. so getting lucky. But yeah, that match is basically a good example of our deck is trying to do. Alright, opening hand. Not the most exciting, but hey, this is another one of those hands where we need our third land for Deathloom Thal. We have some early interaction. I'll try it. Especially on the play, I hate mulliganing. But as long as we have some early interaction, again, that can hopefully keep us alive until we can draw more lands into more card advantage-y stuff like Dark Bargain or Divination, we should be good. Black, so I definitely don't want to mill the opponent. Not going to run out Skin Witch. I have some early interaction for any of our threats that he's going to play. Okay, that's a good one. I think I just Vicious Offering that, honestly. I'm not going to waste my time trying to Fungal Infection and block. Okay, no land still. That's annoying. I guess I can just run out Skin Witch to block this now, since I don't. It's going to take me a long time to get to 6 mana. Instead of using Fungal Infection on this. There's really no reason for me to use Fungal, to be fair. Just use this to block this. If the opponent wants to use Premium Removal on the Skin Witch, that's fine. Sergeant Arms, I can still block it. Alright, we have our Syncopate for 1, so we need our lands, but we at least have our counterspell if he taps out for something explosive. We'll block the 2/3. Probably he's probably going to see a pump spell or something here, I have to imagine. Nope, just going to test the waters. And then we'll counter Quende. Quende's really annoying. So at least we're making use of our mana here. Alright, now we're just going to run out Vodalian Arcanist. And passed. And, yeah. Call the counter. At least we can block these. So, yeah, 1/3s are really good in this format. Yeah, we'll run out Deathloom Thal now. No blocks. Probably just block both of these 2/2s. Alright, if he attacks with all, then we probably just double block one of them and then block here. Hopefully we don't get punished. He probably has a bunch of like weird stuff going. What's nice is, again, this makes a 1/1, so even if like one of these die, I still have 2 power to hold off his stuff. So, yeah, just gotta make some blocks. And then if we get our land, and assuming Vodalian, I mean, yeah, if we get a land, we can bounce one of these tokens as well, assuming these wizards survive. Yeah, he has something. Like, I would take maybe 3 black commons, no, 4 black commons over this first before I consider it. I think I would take it would go Eviscerate, Fungal Infection, Deathloom Thallid, and no, Vicious Offering, Eviscerate, Fungal Infection, Deathloom Thallid, and then Skin Witch. I think this is the 5th best black common. Right, sure. Right, sure, that's fine. I'm surprised he killed the Skin Witch over the Vodalian Arcanist. That's a little bit odd. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the correct thing to do. Oh, he has Soul Set. Okay, that's fine. That's fair enough. Yeah. No land, but we'll just run it back again. Probably can kick the Sergeant at Arms, which is really interesting for 6 mana. So I probably just want to double block this and then put 1 in front. Does he have a Blessed Light? If he does, I can still double block this. There's no reason not to double block. I hate losing this wizard, but I can't afford to just keep taking damage from this opponent. So I'm hoping this Vodalian Arcanist stays alive. If not, we need... I mean, at least we're best case scenario, we get a land, and then we can just play a 4-drop, and then take it from there. Alright. Still annoying, but... And we still have Fungal Infections in case we don't get a land, so we should be still fine here. Okay, no lands. I guess I could Soul Salvage, but it's going to be awkward having to recast this, so I'm going to keep a Fungal Infection instead. Probably just going to Fungal Infection to 2/2, and then block, and then... I don't really want to give him another, 1/1 here. No, actually, maybe I should kill this so my Hammered Explorer can get through the next turn. Yeah, I think I gotta do this. As much as I hate doing it. We do this. Block, and then I guess I'll block 1. It's fine. Take 3. It just kind of sucks that I can't seem to get my 4th land for some magical reason. Okay, now that's annoying. I need to kill that. Triumph. Okay, luckily he's putting it onto a token. Okay, we finally get our 4th land. The issue is that, like, yeah, I can't do anything else. I got a self-mill because he could have his own soul salvage. I'm hoping I don't just... I'm hoping to top deck a land next turn, but we'll just mill ourselves. And then he's going to spread his counters. Okay, so now I can't block this. I need to get a 5th land to bounce this. I'm guaranteed to take 5 in the air. And I should... If I can bounce this at least next turn, I'm going to just take 2 maybe from the final chapter of this. Yeah, not hitting my land drops is really huge. Okay, just runs it out even without kicker. Alright, not good. Really not good. Okay, I guess I just kick this and take 5. One's gonna gain 4 in the air. And then, yeah, this isn't good because even if I deal with this, guess what? The opponent is just going to hit me in the air again. So, that kind of... I guess he can hit me for even more because this is gonna gain flying. So, that's 7 damage guaranteed. I pretty much have a low chance of even winning this. Since, yeah, I missed way too many land drops. Stuck on 3 for a long time. I think for like 5 turns. So, yeah, this is just an unfortunate game. Sadly. So, yeah, if I get land drop... I'm surprised he did not attack with this. Like, he could fly over. Yeah, that's odd. That's weird. So if I get land drop, I might have to bounce the course Pegasus because he can just free roll me, or I can just take 3. Which, yeah, I guess I'll just take 3, since this 4/4 is just really annoying too. Because I guess I can bounce this, and then if he attacks, I can double block. Let's just do this. I think it's annoying enough that I do this. Take 3 in the air. Hopefully, he doesn't have another way to deal 2 to me. And then I can at least bounce this for 1 extra turn. Try to find a removal spell. And take it from there. I don't care if this dies. Alright, that's fine. I still have some good blockers. Charge. Okay, I guess I'm dead. Alright, good games. He's just gonna get this flying. Yeah, he has another Anthem. Nah, I'm just dead. Missed too many land drops. I think if I didn't miss so many land drops, I would definitely stabilize, or at least went toe-to-toe with what he's got, but... yeah. If I could have gotten at least a 4th land with my Wizard's House, I could at least dealt the tokens. But, yeah, can't always be lucky, unfortunately. So the way I look at it, like, blue has like 4 really strong commons, and then Divination Opt are pretty good as well. Red has like 1 good red common, Shivnifar, and then the other 2 only go in the Wizard stack, the Gitu Lava Runner and the Gitu Journey Mage, but the rest just kind of suck. Green has Sapling Migration, Yavimai Savard, Elven, the 1 mana, Land of War Elf, and that's pretty much it for commons. And then white has some decent ones too. It has Mesa Unicorn, Call to Cavalry, Pegasus Courser, Reproach, which is fine. Alright, yeah, I guess I just run this out and hope it, and then probably definitely gonna block here. I hate how the opponent has the initiative because he can then use like he has all this other stuff he could do, but alright, trade's good. Candle's fine. I'll probably keep up Counterspell in Dark Bargain. I don't see a reason to like just... I'll probably just trade here if he attacks. Opponent's playing black, so obviously he will have his own Vicious Offering. And I don't have Vicious Offering, so I might as well just make it less likely that he has any thing, and then if he does nothing, wow, I'm just gonna Dark Bargain. And then, yeah, probably get my swamps since I have triple blue already. I could run out the Cloud Reader Sphinx, but it's just gonna fall prey to his Blood Tallow Candle, so I'm just gonna run this out, keep up Syncopate for 1. Yeah, I was about to mention that. White has some good stuff. Mesa Unit. Okay, that's a really nice target. Huge tempo here. Huge tempo. Yeah, I guess I'll opt here. I don't need land. Yeah, I guess I just had to run this out and get a kill, but I'll at least Scry 2, and the opponent loses out an entire turn. I don't think I need second Fungal Infection so aggressively. I'll just bomb these 2. Attack for 3. I just need more premium threats. Like, the opponent's gonna kill this. I can at least still attack for 3. Bounce any big creature he plays next turn. But still nothing. Opponent could have a Skin Wish, so I'll keep land in hand. Yeah, do nothing is not great, but I mean, I want to use this effect. Right, that's pretty nice. Or to Wearlight. Let's see what he gets off of this. I could Vicious Offering one of these and then bounce a token so that he doesn't get to bounce anything, which I will. I keep 2 lands in hand in case of Skin Witch. For 3. And then we have another Journey Mage for anything large. So then we can hit for 6 and then put him down to 5, which could be pretty nice. Like, that kicked is annoying because he can get back Candle. But that's fine because he only has 1 historic card. So even if he tries to kick this again, he's gonna have to spend his whole turn. So I think it's fine just doing this. And then just getting in for 6. And then we can say go. And if he runs this out and kills one of our things, we still have 6 power left. Mesa Unicorn we can Vicious Offering away. Kando I don't care about. There's only 5 mana, right? So you can't even Candle. Yeah, I was about to mention, yeah, I keep going back to this. Okay, white has Mesa Unicorn, Call to Cavalry, Blessed Light. Sorry, the 5-mana removal. It has Gideon's Reproach, Pegasus Courser. So white has some solid commons. They're not, like, all that, like... They're not all that, like, really, like, over the top, but they're good. They're just good cards. And then black has some good ones, too. Again, Vicious Offering, Eviscerate, Deathloom Thallid, Fungal Infection, Caligo Skin Witch. So, and then even Soul Salvage I would maybe list as one of the top, like, 5th best black commons. So, I think the Esper territory is kind of where you want to be in this format. And then, yeah, if you somehow end up in red, just try to pair it up with blue. If you somehow end up in green, I guess green has a little bit more flexibility than red. It's good with black. It's good with blue. I guess it's solid with white if you pick up the uncommons. And then red, not so much. They're kind of at odds. Like, red wants to be really aggressive in this format, and that's not usually the thing you want to do because there's a lot of 1/1 saplings running around. There's Fungal Infection. There's 1/3 blockers on turn 2. And then green is not really aggressive at all. It's trying to, like, it's really mid-range. He's trying to set up and go wide in this format. So yeah, probably keep this. Probably just opt. And then... Not sure if I want bomb any lands. Probably bomb any lands I pick up. Since I have 3 lands already for the Deathloom Thallid. And then, yeah, all the other cards have strong uncommons. So that's an upside to Blink of an Eye. Blink of an Eye is nice. Yeah, sure. I'll keep it. As much as I like having Syncopate or something on turn 2, I'll take a Blink of an Eye. No reason to run this out. It's just too underwhelming. Just a 1/1 getting in, a 1/1 menace getting in. Maybe I would have gotten in for 2, but that's not worth it. It's just really weak. Yeah, probably just run this out on turn 3. I'll kick a Blink of an Eye if he tries to equip an attack or something. If he does nothing, that's good. Skin Witch, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. That's not really a card I really want to bounce, though. That's interesting. I'm still going to run this out if he equips. That's fine. I'm just going to kick a Confessor. So then it has Menace. Yeah, I don't really want bounces because he's just gonna play it later. I guess I can always bounce his sword and have it die. Alternatively, maybe just get out the Stronghold Confessor and take it from there. Because really, I really want to bounce something cheap. It's possible he could also have Fungal Infection or something that can get in the way. So I think I'm actually just going to kick a Stronghold Confessor. And then just pass the turn. And if the opponent does have Fungal Infection shenanigans, we can always just bounce a token. That Omnivore is worth dealing with. So now what? Attack for 3. I'm fine if he double blocks this. I'm fine trading for Omnivore. I can also just bounce this and attack, but then he gets to kick a Skin Witch later, which kind of sucks. So I think I'm just going to attack with a 3/3. And then probably just run out 3-drop into 2-drop. Yeah, he takes it. And then I run this out. I don't think I need to keep up Blink of an Eye. I'd rather get the value from the Blink. Plus, I'm going to get Mana Acceleration from this Ladalian Arcanist. So that's fine. If the 3/3 attacks, I could do some double block here. Or even triple block. In case he has like Fungal Infection, turn this into a 7/7. Okay, that's pretty annoying. It's not broken though, but this card's just annoying. Alright, land is good, so I'm just going to kick a Skin Witch now and make him discard 2. If I attack here, I don't mind a double block. Because then I can just kill Teshar. I guess he can always, yeah, I don't mind if he sacks a creature here too, so I'll just attack. If he decides to like double block and like do something, I can always bounce something, so. Just takes 3, that's fair. And then this is kind of annoying because he can just get back anything historic he gets that I remove. But this is mana efficient. I don't have removal for this anyways. So I'll just disrupt his hand in the meantime. And he still needs to pay mana to cast his stuff. So it still sets him back even though he might be able to get it back later. Right, discard land and Mesa Unicorn. Not bad. So yeah. Knight of Malice is pretty good. This card's good. First Strike is annoying. So now I guess we're just kind of at this standstill. I could bounce this and then attack, but then he just has this. I guess I don't mind him eating a creature here. So yeah, if I bounce this and then attack with the 3, I guess I can only attack with the 3/3 because he gets a good block here. I still think I go for it because I need to do something with my mana. And I do want to get him for 3 here. So I'm fine trading my Stronghold Confessor for his Skin Witch, I guess. Like, if he double blocks, obviously list this first, he's going to eat his Skin Witch. Oh, trades? Wow, okay. I did not expect that. I mean, I would happily trade a Skin Witch for a 3/3 Menace, but sure. I mean, I guess he just wants this back as a better blocker, but this would have blocked well too with the sword, so I'm not sure. Plus, he can't even get this back with Teshar, so yeah, we're kind of in this odd spot where we need to find a removal spell for this. Soul Salvage. Okay, so he had a way to get his stuff back anyways. Okay, so he pretty much has the ground stabilized. Ooh, I do like Fungal Infection now. However, the problem is that if I attack here, I guess attacking with these two also don't hurt because they're 1 toughness. But it wouldn't make a good attack. That's the problem. Like, if I decide to attack, he can just block here and this does nothing. And it's probably going to take 1. If I attack with these two, this first strike's going to happen even if I have Fungal Infection. So it's not good. I think I just say go. And then I'll keep the land in hand. In case I top deck another land and he has a Skin Witch. If not, worst case scenario, and he plays out the Skin Witch, I just use Fungal Infection to prevent an extra damage. I just need to draw into some better stuff here. If I draw like 3 lands in a row, it's not going to be good. Doesn't even attack with Teshar. Okay, gives me an extra turn. That's fine. Alright, just playing out stuff. Yeah, sure. Divination's really nice. Alright. Armored Explorer. I think I just mill myself, right? Keep 2 lands in hand. I don't really want to give him graveyard stuff for Teshar, so I'm going to mill myself. That's fine, mill some lands, so Yeah, say go. If he has Skin Witch, I have 2 lands to discard. Opponent has a lot of fuel for this Talon Envoy, so it's going to be very annoying to deal with. And I used up my Blink of an Eye, so this is just going to be a permanent blocker. Okay, so he gets this out. I don't hate this. I'm just going to block with the 3/2. Okay, he's going to do that, so he has a way to get his stuff back. So, I don't mind just trying to deal with this, honestly. Or I can just double... Like, yeah, I could just do this, and then just do this. And then just do this. Yeah, I could just do this. Yeah. Can't think of it. He could have charge. Oh yeah, charge would be really annoying. Well, charge would still kill this. Charge would kill this, and charge would kill one of these. So if he charges here, yeah, this still dies at least, so that's fine. Yeah, he could have a stupid 1-mana charge. So maybe I should have kept the black mana. But yeah, he has a stupid thing. I knew they always carried this dumb card. Like no one's playing it, but at least, good news is I still have my blockers at least. Yeah, and I'm still good. Okay, so Vicious Offering is pretty good. This is really incredibly hard to block though. This is so annoying. It's like I have to kill this. I have to kill this. Yeah, I have to kill this because if I don't, it's just going to be impossible to block. Or maybe I wait. Yeah, he make this guy really... Yeah, I think I have to kill this. As much as I want to take out Teshar, I gotta get rid of this while he's tapped out. And then we'll just say go here. If I had a fungal infection, would that have changed anything? Maybe at least one of these creatures would have died. But I'm just hoping he doesn't cast any historic spells to get back this 2/2. But at least this is gone, and at least like I'm able to block his stuff still on the ground. If he attacks with these two, I can still use fungal infection next turn and get some good blocks in. Okay, that's not good. So now he gets back his stupid 2/2. So yeah, I need to draw into something better. I would like an Academy Journey Mage or something. So yeah, just really annoying. He's gonna put it onto his lifelinker. Like, I'm also just kind of flooding in this matchup. Opponent was able to soul salvage to get his stuff back, which is really annoying. So I probably need to take damage here, block here. This first strike is really annoying. I could overpowered this thing and then double block, and I guess he would still kill one of these, but at least this will die. But I think I at least block this so he doesn't keep lifelinking. I could also do this and then double block. But then I won't... I could also just do this. Yeah, the way to deal with this is a double block, but I think I gotta take out this 3/3 and just take a... Yeah, I'll have to take a here. It kind of sucks, but... I just need a way to just answer Teshar, and I should be fine. I mean, I had to deal with this as well. The Jousting Lance makes it even more annoying because I'm behind, and this only gets first strike when he's aggressive, so, yeah. It's not good. Okay, opt. Reader Sphinx is nice. I'll take that. Okay, so do this. Scry 2. Blink of an Eye is nice too. Alright, bomb the land. And I probably just need to find a way against this thing, and I should be good. I guess if he tries to equip onto the Teshar, that's going to be pretty annoying. So opponent has multiple ways out. I probably need to chump with this if he attacks on the ground. And then I probably need to find a turn where I actually Blink of an Eye bouncing. Actually, I can't afford to bounce his weapon even, because if I do, he just gets to replay it and get something back. So I probably need to end up bouncing a creature. Okay, so I do have double Blink of an Eye in this deck. Okay, I thought I had only one. Okay, that's annoying. So I have to take 5. Yeah, there's no way I can deal with this. Next turn, I guess I'll just Blink of an Eye, just bounce this. Draw a card. Okay, he's gonna do that. That's fine. I can at least Fungal Infection and get rid of this. Or maybe I should Fungal Infection and get rid of this. Okay, so now... Yeah, now I can just... Yeah, so 2 choices here. I can Fungal Infection, get rid of this. Or I can Fungal Infection, get rid of this. I think I get rid of this since I can at least chump on the ground. This is gonna just get everything back, so just kind of annoying. So let's just do this. Block this. Chump here. Yeah, we'll chump like this. And then now I can bounce a weapon. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, now I can bounce a weapon. Do I play out land still? Probably not still. Although, maybe I should. I'll actually play out land and hope he doesn't have a Skin Witch. It's going to be annoying if he does have a Skin Witch. So the opponent's just going to equip this turn and attack. We can still make some really good blocks. Okay, so that comes down. Or okay, he's going to equip the land. Okay, he just does that. So I just want to bounce the weapon and block, right? I do want to take out the Knight of Malice, though, and catch him off guard, so I could also just chump block. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna bounce the weapon. Second Cloud Reader Sphinx is nice. And at least I can chump on the ground in the meantime. Sarah Angel, wow. Well, that's not good. I can Cloud Reader Sphinx, but I don't think that's going to do it. I think I need, like, Vicious Offering to answer this, because otherwise I'm just going to lose. Okay, Syncopate would have been great, like, a million turns later. But unfortunately, yeah, at this point I probably... So I probably need to chump in the skies, which kind of sucks, but, yeah. It is what it is. Vicious Offering is nice. Soul Salvage is nice, too. Yeah, probably just Soul Salvage, keep up Vicious, and then... get Soul Salvage. So I probably need to chump in the air, and then chump on the ground, and then just take it from there, and then I can at least buy some stuff back. Yeah, I gotta chump this. And at least I can, like, double block this too. And next turn we can at least, like, Vicious Offering. Block, take out the Sarah Angel. Opponent moves to combat, doesn't even play the sword to equip. Interesting. No, it's only first main, so he hasn't played this out yet. Yeah, that's annoying. He's gonna equip this onto Knight of Malice, I have to imagine. I need to chump to 4/4, otherwise I'm dead. I'm hoping he doesn't equip, so at least I can double block and try to have a way out. But if I don't, then that's a problem. Okay, he's just gonna... Okay, so I'm gonna have to... okay, that's gonna happen. I chump here. I could still double block, get rid of this. Okay, at least I can block this. That's nice. So I can at least do this, and then do this. God, he had to have something here. That's annoying. A Reproach, Jesus. Just when I needed mana. Okay, not good. So now I have Vicious Offering. I have to kill this. Yeah, it's not going to work. I'm just too far behind. Okay, that's fine. Wish I had some Journey Mages earlier. I think the problem with this match was I just missed did I miss too many land drops? I think I did. I'm not sure. Anyways, we just need one more win. We're still 6-2. That match, I'm not sure it could have been different or not. I mean, I played it pretty well. So, I'm not sure. Alright, we'll keep. Yeah, I guess in that previous match, I was really missing my land drops. No, that was the other one where I had to play this on turn 2. No, I think it was a turn where he had charge, and I decided to play around Skin Witch. And then if I had that Fungal Infection in the right turn, that could have made a difference. Okay, so I could keep land, but I'm going to be greedy here. I'm going to bomb the land. And we got land anyway, so that's good. Syncopate's nice, so we'll say go. We'll see what he plays out here. If he plays a 2/2, I'll just Vicious Offering. If he plays that, I'm just going to run out to Skin Witch. I'm just going to run this out now. I'll be down on these, and he can resolve the 3-drop, but that's fine. I can still keep up these two next turn. Alright, that's good. So he just passes and does nothing. Yeah, that's great. I'll just pass. Counter anything big and scary that he plays, and then just run out a Cloud Reader Sphinx. That's annoying. I don't really want a Vicious Offering. Let's just counter that. Cloud Reader Sphinx into Divination to Fungal Infection. Not bad. I kind of want a second creature, though. Fungal Infection would take care of one of these guys. Gives me a good target with... Actually, I'm gonna keep this because I do have Vicious Offering. And this way, by having that Fungal Infection token, I should be able to use it to give -5/-5, and this is still a good blocker, so... I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep both on top. Even Sentry, that's fine. I guess I might as well just Vicious Offering this now. Yeah, just draw 2. And then, yeah, I guess I'll just Vicious Offering here. Not gonna waste time. Before he untaps and then get in for 3. Steal away, sure. So this is a non-land permanent, so I could bounce this eventually back to his hand and then get another Scry 2. Or use it as a way to block. So, yeah. Seems okay. And then now we'll just kick a Stronghold Confessor. Probably end up turning Fungal Infection or Blink of an Eye. Presumably I do want to kick this, so... Danitha is pretty annoying. I'm still just going to attack next turn, and then if he decides to block, I'm just going to use Fungal Infection. And if he attacks back, I'll try to Fungal Infection as well. If I'm playing out land, because I don't really have a way to discard lands, and plus he's not playing black, so... I'll get in for 3. If the opponent tries to attack with Danitha, I'll block and use Fungal Infection. If he has any tricks, I can Blink of an Eye, bounce Danitha. So, that seems fine. And then, yeah, just say go. I was wondering what's up. Alternatively, if he attacks, I could blink the Seal Away and then block the 2/2, but he still gets a good target here with the Seal Away, so it's probably better to just block here and use Fungal Infection. And then we still have Blink of an Eye as in backup. The question is, if he tries to use a combat trick, Ancient Animus, very interesting. I'm probably gonna bounce here. So opponent just testing the waters, fair enough. Okay. So now I can opt main phase. Let's see what we get. Don't need land. Alright, and I could attack with Fall, but I don't see a reason to deal 1 extra damage. I'm just going to attack for 3. Opponent's been missing his land drops. I just need to get some better spells. Their alternative was to just bounce my Skin Witch to make him discard 2, but then he gets a 3/3 lifelinker, which is kind of annoying. Or the other alternative was to -1 with the fungal infection, but he still gets a lifelink hit, and Danitha still survives. However, if she does have Ancient Animus this turn, I will fungal infection here. Or I can let it resolve and then soul salvage and then kick, but then that's only 1. So there's really no reason to. Yeah, I guess I'll just stay back here now, because if I attack, I mean, I could attack, but he's keeping up 2 mana, so he's bound to have some sort of weird trick. So I'm just gonna pass the turn. And I need to draw into some things better. I'm flooding here. I still have a lot of creatures too in my deck, so I just want some good blockers against this in case he has something. Like, if he decides to tackle probably double block, he uses Gideon's Reproach, we can still fungal infection to finish this off. That's good. I still hold off the ground though, so opponent might have charge just like the previous ones. Alright, Death Bloom Thoud's nice. And then again, no reason to keep land in hand, don't really have any filtering effects. And then eventually I'll probably need the extra mana for after casting Soul Salvage. So I could attack, but then he gets to get some good attacks to 2/2, so I'm just going to pass. This 3/3 just blocks these 2/2s really well. So I don't see a reason to attack here. Hopefully he doesn't have like Song of Freyalise, which would be kind of stupid. Cyberling Migration Kicked is very good. You could have Wild Onslaught. So now, winning on the ground I don't think is going to be an answer. Alright, this is nice. I can explore myself. Hopefully get something good. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, might as well Soul Salvage here because I really need the flyer. And I could actually use an extra 3-drop here, so just do that. Then yeah, we'll pass the turn. Opponent might have a Wild Onslaught, but it's 8 mana to kick it to give 2 1/1 counters. If he doesn't kick it, it's only 1 1/1 counter, so I gotta be careful of that card. That card's really scary. He's getting close to it though, too. So both Blink of an Eyes are in the graveyard. Probably he's most likely going to have removal for this Reader Sphinx. Yeah, this is getting really scary. If he plays land next turn and he has Wild Onslaught, I think I'm just dead. Like it's getting really scary. All right, not Reader Sphinx. Could Dark Bargain first and then Reader Sphinx, and I still keep up Fungal Infection. I think that's worth it. Yeah, let's just do this first. Journey Mage is nice. All right, that's good. Probably don't need to Journey Mage right now. Just run out Reader Sphinx, keep up Fungal Infection. Probably don't need Voldalian Arcanist at this point either. I'm gonna bomb both. 9 cards left in the library, so I'm hoping I'm not sure what I still have left in the library. But yeah, if he deals my flyer, this is gonna be a hard game to win because he has so many ground blockers. It's really hard for me to mess with this. So it's highly likely he also has Phantom effects too. So I need to be hopefully this Fungal Infection can do some good work. I have 6 blockers to his 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attackers. So 13 minus 6, he can still get through with 7 damage. So this is getting really scary. So it's possible that I just run out this Journey Mage next turn and bounce a token just to lower the count. It's possible that I should also save this in case he has like On Sarah's Wings, which is a dumb card, or some other big dumb blocker that I have to get rid of. Yeah, this opponent has some really good so the green decks, like if you have like the white go wide stuff, okay, that's annoying. Okay, so as long as I can deal with this, I should be good. So I can attack for 3, bounce Evra. So what's this? Exchange a life to of Evra, so it can still end up 4. But so this can attack for 11, which is annoying. So I think I do get the Academy Journey Mage out. And I do want to get his life low enough that that this remains at 4. And I'll keep land in hand to represent a second spell, because I don't really see a reason to do otherwise. So we'll attack for 3. Hopefully the opponent doesn't have removal for Sphinx. I mean, like, I can still grind out this game, but I'm going to be down on cards, so I do need to win this game before the opponent. And if he has way too much life gain, it's going to be a problem, so. Funny enough, this card too, if you're running Befuddle, if the opponent activates the ability and doesn't have the ability to act... Okay, that's annoying. I can at least, like, deal with that, so that's not bad. I can just do a million blocks. Opponent still can't cast Evra. So, I think I just need a block with everything here. Like, he does get some good, like, hits in, but I have to deal with this, so... I'm not gonna... So, this way I can play around some annoying tricks. Adamant Will would be pretty annoying if he has it, though, but... Like, I have to deal with this dumb thing, otherwise he's just gonna gain way too much life. So fungal infection, not sure what that can do. I guess if he has like Gideon's Reproach into something else. Okay, so he's gonna do that just to kill these two. All right, that's fine. I'll let that resolve. I could have also fungal infection, so he only kills one thing, but I think that's okay. It's better if he has another trick to go along with the dub. And since he doesn't, I think this is fine. And then, yeah, Vicious Offering would be nice against Danitha. So I think I'm just going to attack for 3. Or the Evra here. Like, after he attempts to activate Evra, we can Vicious Offering to punish him. And Evra is only going to be able to go to 6. Which does kind of dodge the ability. So maybe I do just kill Evra here. Yeah, Evra's just going to be really annoying. I think I'm just going to kill Evra. I hope he doesn't have something stupid like Adamant Will. Please no Adamant Will. Well, he would have used Adamant Will, I think, with the Mesa Unicorn. Yeah, he would have used Adamant Will with Mesa Unicorn, so that's really nice. Just get this out of the way. We're still at 18 life, so our life is high. Alright, Syncopate's nice, so I'll run out land in case he has a lot of mana to cast the Syncopate. And then we can go like this. And yeah, we can still block the ground fairly well, so we're still in good shape. Didn't encounter anything big or scary. Force him to attack with Danitha eventually. The opponent does have a 3-turn clock, assuming he does gain life. So yeah. Opponent's probably going to attack here. Okay, so he's going to do that. He probably has Wild Onslaught. So before blocks, yeah, I think that's fine just using Fungal Infection right now. Probably just use it on the 1/1 token. I think that's... the other alternative was to shrink Danitha, but I do have some good blocks on her already with these 3/3s. So we'll take this out, make a 1/1. Let's see what he has here. Oh, he probably has the... Okay, I think he has it, but he's just holding on to it. So we just go like this, 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 find taking 2. And then we will just counter whatever stupid pump effect he has. Charge, do I like Charge Resolve? How much damage is this? 5, plus... I'm still going to be alive. The only problem is that Danitha is still going to... is going to kill this 3/3 and gain 3. I think I actually attempt to counter it. How much mana does he have? 7? I can cast this for X equals 10. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully he doesn't have another effect. Okay, he doesn't. That's really nice. So, we still get some really good blocks. Keep the majority of our creatures. We do get a little bit low, but like we should be good here. And then we can swing back for a good amount as well, so. That's pretty good. This is like the third opponent we play that's running charge. I mean, it makes sense. So if I attack with all, what happens? Block. No, he's still not dead, so it's best not to attack with all. Because yeah, this is gonna just block here. This is gonna block here. This is only 7 damage, so I think we only attack for 3, and then next turn... yeah, we shouldn't because if he swings back, we're just dead, so... We kind of need to get him down to 2, perhaps. It's kind of weird, because I'm hoping he doesn't top deck removal for Sphinx, because I don't have any other win cons. Very close match. The life gain from the Danitha, even though it's 2 power, helps a lot, because he gets to buy an extra turn here. Okay, that attacks. I'm going to have to chump that, because that's a lot of damage coming through. Hopefully no big flyer or way to deal with my Sphinx. Bailoff Gorger's fine. Okay, so opponent has 1 more turn. Journey Mage is nice. I'm still just going to hold on to this. Because if he plays a big flyer, which is possible, which can hold off Sphinx, I would need a way to interact with it. So I'll just do this and then maybe just... I'm fine taking 7 once, or I guess I'll chump block. So we're definitely chumping here. I think we'll just chump here and then chump here and then block like this. Hope he doesn't have any effects. No effects. Okay, if the opponent plays like a big flying creature, we can at least bounce it and then we get him for lethal. That's fine. And then what else does he have here? If he has a fight effect, we still win because we get a bounce. Alright, good. Yeah. Awesome, nice. 7 and 2. Very close to getting losing the final match. This was a really good really good match for the last game, and hopefully the opponent didn't top deck too much crazy stuff. So all right, awesome. 6 and 2 for our first Dominaria draft in like forever. Overall, just a blue-black tempo deck. Lots of cheap ways to interact: fungal infection, vicious offering, blink of an eye, even syncopate, and then leveraging a bit of an aggressive game plan with these Death Thalates, Stronghold Confessors, Academy Journey Mages, Cloud Reader Sphinx at the top end. Yeah, some card advantage stuff, Opt, Divination, even Blink of an Eye, Dark Bargain. So overall, not the most grindy blue-black deck, and more aggressively slammed, but it still managed to get there. It shows the power of the versatility of blue, and as long as you're in blue, you can play any type of speed, even the more aggressive one in a 2-color in an archetype that's meant to be more controlling. But overall, yeah, still managed to get so yeah, 7 and 2, not bad for our Dimir deck. So let's fire off another draft. And we also didn't play our first pick on Sarah's Wings or even attempted to splash it. I had a feeling White wasn't that open given the first pack. White was still pretty really possible. I mean, we got past Sarah Angel, I think, for pack 2 into Steal Away. So White was still a possibility, but it's still important that it was still early in pack 2. So it didn't necessarily dictate that White was open. It was just that the best cards in the pack were White and there was nothing else in blue and black. But I'm happy we still managed to stick with 2 colors around the second pack and get a deck going. Because sometimes, like, you can mess up really badly in Dominaria because some of the packs just have like no cards, as in like some of the cards are just so bad and awful. You shouldn't. I mean, you can be in a pod with like a lot like the best drafters, and then you just end up with packs with just absolutely nothing. Whereas like other sets nowadays, even if you have some very good drafters around table, you'll still get like your C plus commons or like your fourth best commons sticking around. So you can still get some solid decks. But like in Dominaria, if you're in a pod full of like people like they're really good at like knowing what the top cards are, and they're also just very very experienced drafters, then you're just gonna end up with packs of a whole lot of again nothing. And sometimes you just need to play like a 2-mana 2/2 or a 2-mana 2/3 to fill your role, or a 6-mana 5/5 or something. So yeah, it's older formats have it so that like playing a vanilla cost creature is actually okay as an okay play, but still. I think the power level really spiked around War of Spark, but I think Dominaria was also a set that kind of inspired the power level spike. In a sense, it was kind of a precursor to War to Spark, because you start seeing like some really strong like mythic level stats on commons in all the colors, especially the sagas. Like for green's best uncommon is like Song of Freyalise, very strong. White's is like On Sarah's Wings, plus like Sarah Angel, plus Knight of Grace, and then plus something else. I forgot. Black has Knight of Malice. It has like Cast Down, Sell the Score. Oh yeah, and the Eldest Reborn. That's the best black uncommon. Good stuff. Red has like Wizard's Lightning. Oh no, Fight with Fire. That's the best one. Wizard's Lightning. And Firefist Adept is pretty good too. And then blue has just some insane ones. Bolas Clutches, Time of Ice, Merfolk Trickster. What else does it have? It has Wizard's Retort. It has another really good one that I might have forgot about. But anyways, yeah. And yeah, I think I mentioned all the colors already, right? Yeah, all the other colors were mentioned. But you see most of the power level stuff at uncommon in this format. Outside of blue having like the strongest commons out of all the other colors, like you see a lot of like uncommon level stuff. And then at least every single color has, except green, has at least like a good premium removal spell or two. White has Blessed Light and Gideon's Reproach. Black has Vicious Offering and Eviscerate, which I think are maybe a reason to lean towards black a little bit more slightly towards white. I could be wrong. And then red has Shivan Fire. Red also has a way to get back spells in the late game with the Gitu Chronicler, but funny enough, Red's trying to be mostly aggressive, so that card's kind of at odds in this with the rest of the other red commons. But hey, if you don't have any other good red cards and red is open, then you take Gitu Chronicler. Maybe go for a more slightly mid-range grindy game plan over the more aggressive version, trying to curve out of like the Gitu Chroniclers and then play like a million run-amucks, which is a strategy you somehow unfavorably end up in red. All right, so pack one, pick one. This is the second Dominaria draft. We open up Josu Vest, which is good, but is it better than Song of Freyalise? Probably not. I do prefer black over green in this format, but like if I somehow end up in green, like I really need a card like Song of Freyalise. Song of Freyalise is very, very good. Josu Vest is good, but I don't think it's that busted. It can still, like, taking this for 10 mana is not easy. Obviously, if you do, it's very strong. But I guess a 4 mana 4/5 just blocks everything. But like Song of Freyalise can just win you the game. I'm not sure here which one to take. I can see an argument for both. I think they're kind of close in terms of power level. I think the highest upside is the Song of Freyalise. Like if someone ends up putting me in green, I want this card because the rest of the other green cards just suck. Whereas even if you play the bad green cards, I mean, if you are running like green cards and you run this can just end the game. I'll take over Josu Vest. This is just I think it just has higher upside, and it's a fail safe in case if I end up green, because if I end up, for example, black, like I don't need Josu Vest. Josu Vest helps me like give me like another top end threat, And kicking 10 is not easy. But it's still like, it's just, again, a 4 mana, 4/5 menace. It gives me like another premium threat. But the problem, again, with Josu Vest is that it doesn't have as much upside as Song of Release. Here, I'm going to take Wild Onslaught here. The second best card in this pack is like Fungal Infection. I can argue seeing pack one, pick one, taking Fungal over Wild Onslaught. But again, this is one of the other key uncommons that really make the green decks work if you somehow end up green. Because again, the green commons just suck. Outside of Sapperling Migration and maybe Yavimai Sappered, like, you don't really care about green except the token makers. And then just having another way to finish the game with the 1/1 counters and Song of Release make it so that, yeah, if you somehow end up in green, like, you kind of need these green uncommons, right? So I'll take two of them. Here, I'll take Eviscerate here over Yavimai Sappered. As even though I did take Song of Release and Wild Onslaught, and I do favor this card more, I think Eviscerate is just too good to pass up. A premium removal spell. And yeah, we can still end up, hopefully, with enough Sapperling Migrations for Yavimai Sappered, but I'll take Eviscerate here. Alright, there's a Soul Salvage. There's a Yavimai Sappered here, which I will take over Soul Salvage. You don't really want too many copies of Soul Salvage in your decks. Whereas, like, I do need a Yavimai Sappered to get this train going. And then usually one Soul Salvage is enough, so I don't need to prioritize it that highly. I'm going to take a Yavimai Sappered here. And then set up for a nice green gold wide deck. So now, yeah, green's the worst card, but when you have these two uncommons, yeah, you can draft green now. Since your game plan now is just to go incredibly wide. Ooh, Syncopate versus Whisper. Whisper is good with the Sapperds, the Sapperlings, but Syncopate is still very good. I'm gonna take Syncopate here to stay flexible. Yeah, it's still possible we end up blue-green over black-green. If we do pick up some fixing, we can splash Eviscerate in blue-green. And blue-green is still a very good deck, so I'll take Syncopate here over the other card. Now there's this pack, which doesn't have a whole bunch of anything. Memorial to Unity I could just take, because I don't really care about anything else in this pack. Just as a nice, like, land in the late game that can help us search a creature. Funny, we might not even end up with that many creatures, but this is just kind of nice to have. Whereas the second best card in this pack is like Aven Sentry, which doesn't block very well. Fine to have like a copy, but it's not like all that important. I'm just going to take Memorial to Unity. Channer's Torment, by the way, is not great. Okay, now there's Whisper, which I'm going to take here. Whisper, again, Whisper is best in this black-green sort of go wide Sapperling sort of deck. Like, just being able to sacrifice two Sapperlings and then bring back a more relevant body, or just bring back a Yavimai Sappered, which makes our tokens quite good. Over not much else here, so just gonna take the synergy piece. We could just end up in the Dream blue-black black-green deck. Alright, and then I'll take G2 Journey Mage. Like Red's third best red common. Doesn't really have anything going with what we have, but somehow we end up like red-green in some weird world, and we need to find a way and that's more aggressive, and we need a way to like deal 2 damage to him. This could be fine. Don't care about Cabal Paladin, like a 4-mana 4/2 is not great. This card's also interesting too. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. It's kind of fun, yeah. But I'll still take G2 here, and then take a Crozen Druid here as a way to stabilize, maybe in the late game, gain some life. Nothing else is too exciting in this pack. And then take a Run Amok. I guess we somehow end up in an aggressive red deck. Run Amok could be a nice way to get some damage through. There's also Arcane Flight in case we end up blue-green with a Cold Wire Snapper, but I think Run Amok is still more important to have. So we'll take it here. And then nothing else here in this pack. Land of War Scout, Cabal Vandal, like, there's just nothing exciting. Like, there's so many junky cards. Alright, there's a Memorial to Unity, which I will take over Rampaging Cyclops. By the way, if we end up white-green, like, this is the second best, like, colorless, like, second best, like, land to sacrifice as a spell in this format, and just making the 2/1/1 tokens is kind of huge with these go-wide effects, so alright, first pack went pretty well with the green color. Yeah, hopefully we end up with some better cards, so not bad. Alright, this pack, I don't care about Sylvan Awakening. It does help me go wide, but it's not really what I want. The green cards just kind of suck. If I want to go black, there's a Talent Omnivore, which is a card that you can wield. Here's a Mythic Uncommon here, which I'm going to take here, on Sarah's Wings. It's still possible to end up green-white. And if we pick up some Grow from the Ashes, we can even splash this. So I'll take it over Goblin Barrage, which is a fine removal spell. Red seems slightly more open than white, but we did see a late Memorial to Glory. It's still the second pack. Hey, our second card can still be something else. This is just a really strong card, so going to take on Sarah's Wings. Ooh, another Wild Onslaught. Do I need a second one, though? There's also just this Land War Elf, which can help me ramp. Like, I do have Song of Freyalise already. Like, what I kind of need in this deck is more tokens. I would happily take Yavimai Saprid over this. I think I take a green card over Thal Omnivore or Academy Drake. I'm going to take the Land War Elves because I have two Anthem effects already with Wild Onslaught and Song of Freyalise, which is, I think, enough to kind of just help me win. And just having the extra Accelerant is really nice early. And this might even wheel for, like, the only green drafter at the table. I don't know. I'll take Land War Elf. Alright, there's Blink of an Eye. There's Kazaroff, which is fine. You know, it's kind of expensive. 7 mana 4/4 is pretty huge. When a creature opponent controls is dealt damage with 1 counter. So what you want to do is play this and then attack with some creatures, and then this gets big. Has a activate ability. Really expensive, though. Still going to just take Blink of an Eye here. Maybe we just end up blue-green. This is just really good interaction. Cloud Reader Sphinx. Wow, okay, pick 4. There's also Dreadshade. I like this card, but triple black is not easy to cast. Strong card, though, but not easy. I think after taking Blink of an Eye, I just want Cloud Reader Sphinx here. There's also Pegasus Courser, but we'll take Cloud Reader Sphinx. Maybe we just end up blue-green. Alright, now, there's another Unity, but I don't care about the second Unity. This is only really good in blue-black. I think I'll just take Call to Cavalry now, in case we somehow just end up white-green or something, or we just somehow abandon all of our green picks. I'm not sure. This is just the best card in the pack. Alright, there's a Reproach, there's a Academy Drake. Alright, so now the question is, which one do I want to be? I gotta fight over blue and green here. I think my white cards are better than blue cards. I'm not sure. I think with what we have, we'd rather just go wide. Like, this is at its best in the blue-green deck, but Reproach is just very efficient. I guess in terms of card quality, if you ask me why I would take pack 1, pick 1, I would take Reproach over Drake, so I'll take the Gideon's Reproach here. Alright, and then that's a pretty late Tetsuko over Knight of New Benalia, so I like this with the Saproling migrations, assuming we actually get Saprolings. Yeah, just pivoting between, like, white and blue is really weird. I'll still take Tetsuko. It's kind of late. Alright, Grow from the Ashes is nice. Okay, so now we can splash, like, on Sarah's Wings, which is really cool, or even Eviscerate. That's really nice to get. So yeah, okay, so now there's a Thal Omnivore. There's also Charge, which I don't hate. There's also just Aven Sentry. There's Befuddle for the blue deck. I don't know. This is really strange. I don't care about any of this, honestly. I'm just going to take Thal Omnivore. I don't care. I'm just going to bounce around. Ooh, okay, Wild Onslaught. Pick 10. Okay. We're definitely in green. That's a late Thal Omnivore, though. Really good for the deck, but I'm just going to take Wild Onslaught here. It will. So we're definitely in green. We just don't know what our second color is, which is kind of odd. I'm happy to be splashing Eviscerate, and I'm happy splashing on Sarah's Wings. We can even run both if we can kick this because it gives us 2 lands. We're definitely not going to be in red. So we're kind of in the Bant territory, and we don't know what... I already have Land War Scout. I'm not going to take a second one. So we don't know what our color is going to be. Our second color is. So we're kind of in a weird spot. There's a late Dark Bargain. I guess black is now a possibility now, since we're seeing some late black cards. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, so we're kind of in the spot where you don't want to be in Dominaria draft, but then again, like, it was hard to really see the signals. Like, we saw late blue cards. We're definitely in how good is this? It can get back Song of Freyalise, but that's pretty much it. I guess it can get back on Sarah's Wings. Okay, I'll take Tragic Poet over on. All right. Hopefully we find our second color. But I'll take Helm of the Host. Okay, this card just busted. Really expensive, but hey, if you can equip it onto a creature and just keep it around, you can just make copies of it all day. And also, they aren't legendary, so you could actually copy a legendary creature and just make copies of it all day. Very expensive, but hey, if the opponent doesn't have any interaction, you can resolve this. Even if they deal with the creature, that's the equipment next turn, which isn't something that happens all that often because players don't tend to run artifact removal in this format. Like, you still got a card, you still got a creature out of it. So, I'm going to take Helm of the Host, great card, bomb rare. If this wasn't this pack, I would take Land War Elf, but we'll just take Helm of the Host. A second on Sarah's Wings, okay. There's also Eviscerate, Opt. Okay, I think I'm willing to dive into white-green now, although I don't have that many creatures. I mean, I do have a Call of the Cavalry. Like, these green cards are okay, but it's not really what I want. So, like, these two are the best cards. On Sarah's Wings is just busted. I'm just going to take on Sarah's Wings. And then now we'll just take Sapperling Migration, which is nice to have. Also wouldn't hate a Yavi My Sapper. If this wheels, we can also make tokens at 6 mana, so just going to take a Sapperling Migration here. Yeah, we're probably just not going to end up blue here. So white-green is maybe a good place to be. We can Splash Eviscerate, maybe, as another removal spell. Since, yeah, the removal quality in white-green is not always the best. Yeah, maybe just go. So, yeah, we're kind of in the Bant territory. We do need more, again, like, Sapperling makers. Alright, Spore Swarm is nice. That's sweet. Baloth Gorger is not great, but it's playable. Gonna take Spore Swarm. Our fours are really getting stacked, though, too, so I gotta keep that in mind. But as long as I can get some mana acceleration down, even if, like, Song of Freyalise can help me ramp, then I can hopefully just flood the board and just cast one of my Wild Onslaughts or Song of Freyalise effects and, yeah, just pump up the whole team and smash. Alright, that's an Aven Sentry. Aven Sentry is still better pick over Party Wanderer. Allies is really good, but we're not touching red, so whoever's in the blue-red deck must be very happy. I'm probably not going to end up playing blue, given that we're seeing this, like, pick 5, and we saw no other blue cards. I'm happy to run this, though, so that's fine. And then Lake Coldwater Snapper. Don't care about the other green cards. I could actually just take this random Urza's Tome. Urza's Tome can help me at least, like... It's kind of weird to be playing this card in a white-green go-wide deck, but at the same time, it's still... I do have Pierce the Sky already. Broken Bond, is that even playable? I mean, it's going to wheel. It's going to make it back. At the same time, hey, I probably need some ways to dig this card's land, so I'll take this. Ooh, Sapperling Migration, pick 7. That's sweet. That's very sweet. Oh my god, finally seeing it. And I'll take a... Ooh, Yami My Sapper versus Llanowar Elf. Very interesting. How many ways do I have to go wide? Spore, Swarm, Aven Sentry. How much mana do I... I mean, I do want to kick some spells. I'm going to take Llanowar Elf over second. Yami My Sapper, just because I want to get these down early, and I do have Grow from the Ashes and a bunch of other stuff I want to kick. I guess we can even splash Soul Salvage, too. We have Eviscerate. Do we have that many creatures? We don't even have that many creatures to get back. Never mind. I'm just going to take Partic Wanderer. Alright, Baloth Gorger, get in. Just a random 4/4. And then, might even main deck Broken Bond. I'm not sure. Yeah, Invoke the Divine is playable. I guess Invoke is the same as, almost the same as Broken Bond. Except I gain 4 life. Alright, so, we have a solid deck. And I think I will run Urza's Tome. Nice thing about Urza's Tome is that if one of, like, these, somehow, magically, some of these historic cards end up in the graveyard, we can still, like, just draw a card for free, which is nice. And again, this helps prevent flood a bit, so this is nice. Am I splashing any other extra black? I do like these two cards in, with Sapperlings, but I'm not sure if it's worth the splash. Probably not. Funny, I could even splash blue. It's not unreasonable, just, like, I do want to play Blink of an Eye Kicked, though, so that would require double blue, which is not easy. Reader Sphinx is splashable. This is not a card you want to splash. I think I'm fine with the single Eviscerate splash then. And then, so what are the playable cards that we can throw in? We can throw in, like, Llanowar Scout, which is not all that amazing. We can throw in... Ooh, Tragic Poet actually could be fine. Return target enchantment card from graveyard to my hand, so somehow if I whiffed on the Song of Freyalise, or my creature gets killed by On Sarah's Wings, this can bring it back. And it's just a 1/1, so I don't hate Tragic Poet. How good is Excavation Elephant? It can bring back an artifact. I only have 2 artifacts, and they're probably not going to end up in the graveyard too often, so I probably don't care about that much. Do I care about 6 mana 5/5 Trample? Probably not. Broken Bond. Broken Bond is interesting. There's also Invoke the Divine. I probably prefer Invoke over Broken Bond, because it's instant speed, and that can probably lead to some blowouts, and the 4 life gain could be more. Although, Broken Bond is cheaper. But the instant speed is probably more effective, though. I do have double Land War Elf, so I'm not really concerned about that much mana acceleration. So yeah, I could main deck and Invoke the Divine, which isn't that bad. And then the question is, do I want any, like... Do I want the Partic Wanderer? I don't think I need Partic Wanderer. I think I have enough stuff. I don't need to play a clunky 6-drop that does nothing. So, I could take a Llanowar Scout, or just main deck Pierce the Sky. In terms of interaction, I do have Eviscerate, and pretty much nothing. And Gideon's Reproach, I guess. Invoke the Divine is not really interaction. But I am lacking some sort of way to deal with flyers, I suppose. So I could just throw this in, why not? Just as like the 2 mana, like it's not gonna always hit, but when it does, it's pretty good. And then maybe just run 17 lands, because like this is expensive to equip. This is 8 mana to kick if I want to. This is like 8 mana to kick. This is 6 mana to kick, so and I could use the extra mana too to like use this draw card and discard. So I think I'm fine running 16 lands here. And this is also something I want to kick as well as grow from the ashes. So yeah, we can run something like this. I think I can cut a swamp, given that I do have a copy of Grow from the Ashes, which can help me find it. I guess the mana also helps me sacrifice these lands later. In terms of mana base, I do need to slightly prefer green over white. I have 8 green sources, 6 white sources. So the question is, do I want to go slightly more green, or do I want to go white? Probably just take an extra whites, or maybe green, right? I don't need double green except for Baloth Gorger, and I do have green mana. Never mind with Llanowar Elf. So as long as I can get a forest down, run this out. This can tap for green. So I think having the extra white is fair enough. Let's count the creatures. Actually, this can potentially make more creatures. This is a creature. This. We don't actually. Yeah, we have some creature like. I guess these count, but we don't really have that many creatures. But then again, do I want to run a Partic Wanderer? Probably not. I'm considering the Thallid Omnivore. Whisper's interesting as well. Like maybe we just can't run like crappy cards like Pierce the Sky or Invoke. Again, I'm fine with Tragic Poet. Getting back on Sarah's Wing is huge, especially if the creature gets answered. Maybe I do splash for Thallid Omnivore. It's not crazy. Nah, you know what? I don't. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean it gives me an extra creature here, but do I? No, I don't need it. Let's just run this some janky sideboard cards. It should be fine. Okay, all right. Yeah. And then, not sure if I want to do a second Dominaria draft video. I kind of went over the gist of this set already. So, unless I'm doing a third draft that needs to, that ends in some sort of cliffhanger, maybe I need to make a second video. But I pretty much gave the whole spiel, right? Blue's really strong. There's a bunch of bad commons cards in this set. In fact, a lot of the uncommons are just way stronger than most of the commons. Blue's the best color. Black and white are close, maybe slightly favoring white. Because their uncommons are kind of strong, pretty much stronger. Red and green are just bad. You don't play red unless you play with blue. Green at least has more flexibility. That's pretty much it, I think. This is kind of awkward if I don't have any saplings, but it I do have my colors. I can run this out on turn 3 as a roadblock. I'm not gonna run Song out until I get more saplings, so I'm just gonna keep this. It's gonna be really weird if I get like Wild Onslaughts and I don't have any. Okay, I'm gonna run this out on 2 for sure. Run this out on 3 and then set up a Song of Freyalise. I think I'm fine delaying the memorial until a future turn. And I do want this with more creatures. I'll kindly take 2 here, since I'm going to run this out as a blocker next turn. The Avedon Trapper, okay. Ah, very interesting. I could run Song and then just run out Crows and Druid. Because, like, there's a chance where I just don't get a bunch of stuff. And then next turn, I can run on Sarah's Wings and get something going. Otherwise, I'm just going to take too much damage here. I could take another 3 and then I guess wait until next flying turn again. And then if I play Song of Freyles, I can also run out. Like, if I play this out now, it's most likely I get my counters more earlier. So maybe that's correct. Maybe I just need to do this. So I can get my counters, my 2/2s out more readily. So I can at least hold these 2 off. And then I'm probably just going to on Sarah's Wings next turn. Not sure which creature. This is weird, so he does have something here. So I'm not going to block. A Ball Paladin, okay. Okay, so, this is odd. So I'm probably just going to have to take the hit again. I can get this more to Unity down. To sell for next turn to activate. I'll be taking some damage. I'm just going to on Sarah's Wings this thing. And next turn is going to be indestructible and have trample. And I might as well gain 3 life while I'm at it. And I'll just take a bit of a beating here. Taking 7, 8, 9 damage. I can gain a bunch of... Assuming he doesn't have removal, we should be fine here. If he does, that's really bad, and he does. Yeah, Vicious Offering, yeah. That sucks. I mean, what can I do? I mean, I need to make some 2/2s to hold these off, so I think it was still worth doing. It kind of sucks though, but I mean, what else do we do? Like, Tragic Poke can get back Song of Freyles. That's really awesome. Yeah, just gonna run this back. Yeah, we can attack for. Say go. Probably just block these 2. Sacrifice this end of turn, try to get a creature going. Hardy of Coilos, jeez. I think I'm actually gonna run Broken Bond over the stupid, like... Yeah, I might actually run Broken Bond over the, Pierce the Sky. I don't know. People just run weird artifacts in this format. So just block like this. And then I hate having to lose a land, but I think we gotta do this just so we don't... Balef Gorger can block pretty well. I mean, it can trade pretty well, too. I guess I just run out Balef Gorger here. And then run out lands. Run out Balef Gorger. I can sack this at instant speed. So I can even chomp with this first and then get Song of Freyles. Okay, that's a problem. I guess Pierce the Sky is nice now. Never mind. Okay, so say go. Helm of the Host. Okay, I think I just kill this now before he has the stupid, Adamant Will. So we'll just do this. Say go. Chump with the 4/4, 1/1. Get the, Okay, he doesn't have anything. So we can still wait an extra turn. If we can get land, that would be nice. Because then I can kick this Sapperling Migration. And then next following turn, sack this, get back Song of Freyles. So unless the opponent doesn't deal 2 damage to me with like a stupid flyer, I should be able to do this. Okay, so now I should get back Song of Freyles for sure. Ooh, or on Sarah's Wings. Maybe Sarah's Wings is just better. Because I need the life gain really badly, so... And then this just holds off the... Yeah, I'm just going to do this ASAP and hope this doesn't die. It's a risk worth taking. Okay, and then now I can game for it and stabilize. So that's really nice. Venday's fine. He taps down my big blocker. I can just jump here. I don't care. Or I can just trade at this point. Yeah, this is fine. Just trade. Does he have something? He probably has something. Yeah, I'm just going to gain so much life, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I can then run out Helm of the Host, run out Yavimai Sappered. Onslaughter's Wings are just so good. I'll probably just jump here. And then once I equip this here, I can just make a million, like, 2/2s, like, make a million Sapperlings all day, so... Yeah, that was a really close match. Luckily, luckily the opponent did attack with his 4/4. Because I think I would have traded my Balef Gorger, and then I would have had to, like, throw in my whole entire team. I mean, I would have chumped the Tragic Poet, get back the, either Song of Freyles or, on Sarah's Wings, and then just reattach and then attack. So, yeah, I thought it was kind of in a bad spot when I lost the on Sarah's Winged creature, but But I still think getting the Song of Freely's down is important, so I can make the 2/2s to block the Divinant Chopper or the 4/2 Cabal Paladin. So, all right, we'll try this. Keep. What do I want to play first? Probably Land War Elf is fine in case I have like something expensive, and if not, I can always just run this out. All right, yeah, just run this out, and then I can start using this to like find some stuff. Sapperling Migration. Alright, Call to Cavalry is a really nice pickup. So now the question is, do I start looting with this? Probably not. If I attack with these 2/2s, I don't really want to use Gideon's Reproach. I mean, I guess I could use Invoke the Divine on the Skittering Surveyor, since I can't really imagine any black-green artifacts, unless he somehow magically has Helm of the Host. Yeah, I will just attack. We'll see. Okay, so he does that. Invoke seems pretty good here. Yeah, and then the question is, do I want to run out land or run out second Land of War Elf? I'll run out second Land War Elf. Keep maybe land in hand to discard if I need to. Yeah, we'll say go. Like, we can just start activating. Ooh, Weatherlight. Oh, darn, I don't have it. Ah! Okay, that's fine. I'm still just gonna attack. No, I'm still just gonna attack here and then kick the Sapperling Migration. Yeah, this card's really good. But luckily I have Gideon's Reproach, so I might have the 2-for-1 myself. But that's fine since these are tokens. So I'll just mostly just be like using up a whole card anyways. Half a card in a card. Take out the Weatherlight. Okay, luckily this is not kicked. So now, I can just attack with all if I want to. I can also just activate this Urza's Tome. I can also just sack this Memorial end of turn. Let's see, if I attack with all, he puts a Calico Skin Witch in front. Do I actually Gideon's Reproach this? I think I do. I don't know. I'm going to attack. He eats a 1/1. Is that a big deal? Probably not. Like, it's probably more important to take this out. So, yeah, I'm just going to let damage happen. And, do I run out land here? He could have a second Skin Witch. I'm probably supposed to sack the Memorial to get a creature just to kind of guarantee a spell. So I'm just going to run out land and say go. I'm not going to use Urza's Tome. If the opponent wants to attack me, that's fine. He's at 8 life, so I can do a good amount of damage. Okay, that card I don't think I can beat Multani. Yeah, I don't think I can beat Multani unless I go super wide and kill him. So I need to find something quick. Sack this. Oh, okay, a flyer. Oh, I needed some of these. Ah! I need these Anthem effects. I do have another Wild Onslaught in the deck, so I can also I might as well just activate this end of turn then. Okay, don't need land. We'll just dump the land. So it's nice that I can just keep filtering here. Spore Swarm is nice. So maybe the way to win now is just to go wide. You can cast. Okay, so if I use Reproach here, that's not too bad on the 2/2. Yeah, it's not too bad because yeah, it's not too bad actually because. So if I attack with these, he eats a token. I put him down to 5. I kill him and then I can Spore Swarm again. I think I go for it. Because I do need to... Yeah, I need a way to answer this. And then I do need... I'll probably use Spore Swarm next turn just to go wide instead of throwing in this Aven. Because I need to put his life total really low so I can then I can just basically outswarm him. And he won't be able to cast Multani, so I think it's worth actually delaying the Multani for a turn. Bardic Wanderer. Okay, that's not good, because then he can still... He still has 2 blockers. So let's see. Assuming he doesn't have Fungal Infection, do I win next turn? He would have used Fungal Infection by now, I think. On Sarah's Wings, okay, he's just gonna block with that. So if I attack with all, what happens? Block, block. I think he's dead. Yeah, I think I go for it here. I think Fungal Infection will save him. If he doesn't have it, we win. If he does, then... Yeah, he's just dead. Nice. Okay, that was a very close game. Like, bomb card, yeah. Weatherlight and Motani are, you know, really, really stupid cards. And I also bought him a bunch of my Anthem effects, so I think it was important for me to just kind of get in as much chip damage as I can, even though I'll be losing Saplings, and then just put his life total low enough where I can kill him, so... Yeah, Llanowar Elf was really sweet there. Just being able to accelerate out my mana. Alright, Llanowar Elf on 1 can play a Yavimai Sapling on 2, maybe run out Aven Sentry, and then eventually kick a Sapling Migration, and then Wild Onslaught. Doesn't seem bad, assuming everything goes according to plan. So hopefully no Shivan Fire on turn 1. Probably see a Shivan Fire because there's a pause. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Right, so I probably need to develop this on turn 2, and then just play the curve out game here. Hopefully I keep enough tokens lying around. Champion of the Flame. Okay, so hopefully he doesn't have a weapon to go along with that, because that's going to be a problem. If he can equip something onto this, it's gonna be really hard and difficult to block. So yeah, at least Red has a bit of a weapon theme going on, but then most of the weapons at common aren't really good. So hopefully no weapon, and we should be fine. I'm fine attacking if he doesn't play anything else. Gains 3 life, so if the opponent's going to gain 3 life... Okay, he's attacking. I'm fine blocking it. If he has Run Amok, go ahead, use Run Amok. I don't really care. I'll make him use this trick here. Yeah, I'll take 3, that's fine. And then I can attack for 1. Or not. Yeah, I should attack though still, given that he gained some life, so attack for 1. Now Yavimai Sapper. Next turn probably just run out Crozen Druid unless I get an untapped land. And you trade the card for half a card, so that's pretty good. Hopefully no equipment, because again, this thing's gonna get really large if he does have an equipment. And if he attacks again, I'm fine putting a 1/1 in front of it. Opponent probably might have another Shivan Fire. Hovering over my Yavimai Sapper, wondering if he should kill my 2/2. Alright, that's fine. So opponent's probably going to be super aggressive here. I'm still just going to keep a 1/1 back here, alright, and then run out an Aven Sentry. I'm not sure if this is going to be a game where I kick the Crozen Druid because I need a lot of acceleration, but we'll see. I can also just play Wild Onslaught next turn as well. Worst case scenario, he does get a weapon. And then this becomes like a 4/4, which kind of might force me to double block. Gaia's Protector. So this has to attack every... Oh, this must be blocked if able. So, I might just Wild Onslaught, or I can just run out Crozen Druid. Run out Memorial Attack for 3. And then if he deals with this, I can still double block the 4-2. Yeah, opponent's running a very aggressive deck. But I have to also just get in for 3 here. Okay, that's pretty annoying. So he gets a 5-4. So this has to be blocked. Given that Wild Onslaught, I probably want to keep my tokens, so I think I go for this. Take 5, and then next turn set up a Wild Onslaught. Ooh, Eviscerate's really huge. Yeah, that's really nice. That is very nice 2-for-1 indeed. So opponent might be able to bring out some Haster to try to kill me, but I'm just gonna. Okay, that's scary. Onstairs Wings is really nice. Can Onstairs hit for 4? I think I will. Even though like I do have a flyer already, I'd rather just gain 4 lifelink instead. So I'm gonna do that. Fine, taking 4. If it gains Double Strike, I will block. If it gains Menace, I will not block. If he has Run Amok, that's gonna be pretty annoying. So we might have to calculate Run Amok. So it's Menace. I'm not gonna block a Menace. And then I should be able to... I should Wild Onslaught next turn for the win. Or not for the win, but to... I'm just going to attack here. I will Wild Onslaught here if he doesn't block. Without Kicker. This just sets him so far behind. Okay, never mind. He's just dead. Okay, so opponent almost got me with his... Frenzied... whatever, the enchantment plus... Goblin Barrage plus haste, so that's kind of the worst case scenario. If you do end up drafting red, you just kind of have to go all in with that aggressive game strategy, given that the rest of the red commons just kind of are just really bad outside of Shivan Fire. Like, the other 2 good red commons are the wizard cards, but you have to be specifically in the wizard deck, and if you're not in the wizard deck, they're kind of pretty much not worth playing, I have to presume. They have another removal spell at common, but it's 5 mana, which is very clunky. Really hard to cast. And then the uncommons are good, but still the rest of the other red cards are just not very good. So it's kind of weird when you open up a very strong red uncommon, pack one, pick one. The question is, like, do you take it? I know I'll be taking Fight with Fire, but not sure about... I'll keep this. Not sure about Wizard's Lightning. Or even Fire Fist Adept. Really depends on the pack. Alright, I'm just gonna search black mana for this. Our hand is kind of awkward because we don't have, barely have any creatures. But if we can play Call the Cavalry and even, like, start getting our Helm of the Host online, we should be good. We also have a Pierce this guy to answer this, so that's not a big deal. Monday's annoying. I should attack for 2 here, and then use Wild Onslaught if he blocks. I hate the double strike. I mean, I have to use one because, like, I do lose out on a creature and lose out on Wild Onslaught, but Quende is really annoying, so I will just do that. And then probably... This token's probably going to get answered the moment I try to equip onto it, given that this is a blue deck. I don't care if he mills me. Wouldn't have been able to kick this anyways. I do have second Wild Onslaught. Alright, so probably just... I could have run Helm of the Host now, but if I try to equip, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'll run Helm. I'll take another 2 in the air. It's not a big deal. This makes it so that he might have to keep up mana in case I equip. And if he doesn't, then I can play other stuff. And this is just the most clunky spell in my hand. Like, this card's good, but like against a blue deck with like all this bounce and stuff, it gets really awkward. I'm not going to equip though. I'm just going to run out land and I'm just going to attack. The opponent just takes it. We'll run out Urza's Tome, and then we will Pierce the Sky at the Academy Drake. If he counters that, That's fine. So before that resolves, I do want to take out the Kami Drake, because he can untap 3 lands. And that gives him a lot of tempo. Okay, another counter spell, that's pretty annoying. Alright, that's fine. So I probably need to... not sure if I even want to reproach this, to be fair. I'm kind of ahead in the race. And it's possible he could have like a larger creature. He could have also Blink of an Eye on this 3/3. So very controlling deck. Party Wanderer, that's fine. So probably just reproach this now because I don't have any other answers for it. And then I'll probably just equip this Helm of the Host now, get this train rolling. And then no attacks, just stay back. Yeah, no blocks here. And if the opponent wants to spend a whole turn blinking my token, that's fine. Song of Freyalise is really nice. Yeah, I think I just yeah, I think I'm just gonna run Song of Freyalise here. With the combat. One's gonna try to deal with my token. In response, I will tap it for mana. And then I should be able to use this for mana next turn to kick a Wild Onslaught, and then just get a bunch of stuff. I'm fine also just taking 7 here. I gotta keep all my tokens. I can also equip as well, and then maybe cast Wild Onslaught, or I guess I want to kick Wild Onslaught for next following turn. So I'm happy actually just taking it here. It's kind of annoying, but that's fine. The question is, do I really need to kick a Wild Onslaught? I could run this out and then... Yeah, actually I could just Helm of the Host here. Question is, do I want an extra 2/2 token, or do I want an Aven Sentry in the air? Like this got to be blocked next turn. This is very interesting. Like, I do want to Wild Onslaught next turn, but the question is, do I want to get value off of this, or just run out an Aven Sentry? Like, I need to survive this as well. I'm gonna run out the Aven Sentry here, and hopefully I just survive this. Yeah, I need to make sure I block first before I cast Wild Onslaught. So the trample is going to be very annoying to deal with, so I do need to deal with that. So how does this work? Block here, block here, block here, double block here. No, I shouldn't. I should find a way to deal with this, right? Yeah, this is so weird. If I'm not going to have any creatures left. It's going to be so strange. I hate doing this. I mean, I have to block. And then if he has a counterspell, I'm just dead. This is weird. Alright, that's fine. In response, I'm just gonna do that. I'm still gonna survive the Party Wanderer, and I get to attack back for... I guess I can make use Helm of the Host next turn, but at least everything dies. So strange. Yeah, this, like, the opponent just has really good stuff. I'm not sure if I could have won against him. He's just too much good shit. Like, Tragic Poet's really good. However, that's not gonna save me. Yeah, that's just not gonna save me here. I mean, I should still be able to double block and survive, and then trade, but then I lose everything. Because I can't take a single point of trample damage. So yeah, the opponent's like interaction just kind of just made it so that this match, yeah, this just made it so that this game is really awkward. And then he just keeps his flyer around too, with the stupid shield. This opponent's deck is just too good. I'm just gonna die here. Right. Yeah, it's just too much interaction. His counter spells got me at the right time with the unwind. He was able to put my life total low enough where I was kind of forced to yeah, he just had too much interaction. That opponent's deck was just super good. I can't beat that. You know, if he keeps bouncing my stuff and I don't get a good Song of Freyalise going, and he's just able to just deal a crap ton of damage to me, then that's a problem. Like, he managed to just deal with everything. Except the Gideon's Reproach, but, like, still, I still, yeah, that still wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, when he was able to just balance my token, get him for other trample damage, and then just kill all my stuff, after the Wild Onslaught happened, it was just game over. There's an argument for having... Actually, I should have maybe kicked the Wild Onslaught the more I think about it. So yeah, maybe I should have kicked it, and then that way I would still have creatures on the board, and I would be able to swing back. Yeah, so that was probably the mistake I made. I should have played out some stuff. I should have actually just kicked the Wild Onslaught. Another blue deck, what a surprise. Don't care about Relic Runner, whatever. Nice thing is that this one toughness I can ambush eventually, so... If the opponent keeps some mana, I'm gonna wait until his end step and cast Spore Swarm. Not gonna bother trying to play any of these two. Although, he passed fairly quickly, so it's possible he doesn't have anything. But it's still important to, yeah, it just resolved really quickly. So I could run down Helm of the Host. Yeah, it resolved really quick. I'm just gonna run this out then. Yeah, so that's good. And then, just gonna pass the turn. Tetsuko, so now he can start attacking, which is really annoying. Let's attack. I can equip Helm of the Host now and just start crafting out tokens. And then I'm fine just sending in the team because I'm just gonna make so many tokens here that I'm eventually just gonna overwhelm him. Yeah, unless he has a way to interact with this, it's going to be a huge problem. Okay, that's annoying. And then he can still attack with, like, a bunch of these. That's fine. I'm gonna... The question is, should I send in Llanowar Elf? I think I do. I think this game plan, I just need to be hyper-aggressive. Crazy how he kept the one with the helm still on. Okay, that's gonna kill my... That's fine. I'm still just gonna make more Saprolings. Yeah, Helm of the Host is just busted. Like, yeah, it's just super busted. It's like, okay, what do I do? He just keeps making guys all day. and I'm able to beat his like 1 power, 1 toughness game plan. Still very expensive though. Like in a deck that's full of removal, it's really hard to get it going. But like if they don't have removal and you just equip it onto a creature, again, it's just going to get value immediately, and you don't even need to attack with a creature. And it gains haste. It's pretty broken. And again, not a lot of people run artifact removal in this format. Fire Intervention, though, could answer it, but the moment you answer it, the opponent might have made like 2 copies of something already, and you're already far behind. Keep this. Not gonna Gideon's Reproach a Voltaic Servant. Yeah, I'll just run this out. I do have Wild Onslaught, so I need to get some guys going. Row from the Ashes, okay. Not splashing, sure. No reason for me to block here. He's gonna untap this, so yeah, he can attack. Lyra. Yeah, I was about to say we have Wild Onslaught until he ran out Lyra. Okay. So now that's going to be a problem. This is going to become a clock. I need to probably Spore Swarm next turn and then set up a Wild Onslaught. So yeah, he runs just draw out Lyra on turn 5. Yeah, easy way to win. I need Eviscerate, so, and I don't have it in my hand, so I have to Traxos, and he gets to untap Traxos. That's nice too. The opponent just has bomb rares for days. Song of Freyalise, okay. So maybe the way to win is to set up a Song of Freyalise and then just go ham, just go wide with everything. It's funny, I could also just kick this. No, I can kick this next turn to gain some life. Okay, I should actually just Wild Onslaught here on defense. So I'm going to say go. I can also Gideon's Reproach, funny enough. I'm only going to take 13. I think I might actually take it here. I'm not kidding. Like, funny thing is I can't do anything against this thing. Yeah, if I Onslaught, I can't Reproach. I think I fall. I think I fall here. And hope he doesn't have a pump trick. Okay, he has one. That's so stupid. Like, this card just single-handedly just won him the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna win. Like, I had a good game plan. Like, I was gonna... I could defeat the opponent if he didn't drop Lyra on turn 5 and hit me for 5. It's so stupid. That's like... Lyra's like top 5 cards in the entire set, so that's hard to win against. I should have maybe... Yeah, maybe I should have kicked the... Yeah, I could have kicked the Druid. So that's another misplay I could have done. I could kick the Druid, gain 10 life, bought me an extra turn. And then next flying turn, I would be able to kick the Onslaught. I mean, it wouldn't have been great anyways, because he had the pump effect. But at least I would have had something. Alright, let's just try to get some wins. Let's hopefully the opponent doesn't drop like a Lyra on turn 5 and kill us. I'll run this out even though like it could get answered by something. I just want to get it out. If he approaches this, do I care? Not really. I don't care if he uses a Gideon's Reproach on this. I'm still going to play out my lands for now, but eventually it's nice. Okay, opponent's stuck on land, so we're going to have a... We should be advantageous in this matchup. Yeah, let's just cast a Spore Swarm end of turn, and then the next following turn we'll do the Onslaught. Yeah, I should have kicked that Crozen Druid the previous turn. Let's do this. On Sarah's Wings. Do I want to on Sarah's Wings first before I Wild Onslaught? If I Wild Onslaught, he can still block 2 things, but I still get a good amount of damage. I think I should wait until I get a land and Wild Onslaught because, yeah, I should wait until I get a land first, because the thing is, I do want to have Gideon's Reproach and Wild Onslaught in case he blocks one of these guys. Journey Mage, sure. Okay, he does have Wizard's Lightning, fair enough. So I could find enough sacrifice this and then get back the On Sarah's Wings. Which I will, actually. I think it's strong enough that I just do it. Such an annoying card to deal with. And I still have 2 manas for Gideon's Reproach. Interesting attack. No, I'm not gonna use Reproach when I'm getting 3 life per turn. Question is, do I attack? I think I still do. Yeah, if he has something here, then I can use Gideon's Reproach. Probably see Adamant Will. Really nice. And then Sigo could Onslaught end of turn. But that still is not good enough against his board. So I probably am supposed to get a creature. It does put me down a land. But maybe the creature is just better for my Onslaught anyways, so Gorger's nice. So that can just block the ground now. And I got a land as well, so next turn if I get a land I can Onslaught, and that should be pretty strong. Cyclops, sure. Although this does block really well. So maybe I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself. Another? Okay, I can only have 1 at a time. So I guess I'll keep the other one in hand. And then I guess I can ambush with Wild Onslaught here as opposed to wait until 8 mana. yeah, it's just so good. We have a second on Sarah's Wing, so if we dealt with this, we would have had another lifelink flyer. So yeah, Tragic Poet's nice in the deck with 2 of those, so. Alright, we're still a little bit far behind. We need 2 more wins to secure the trophy. And then in this video, I'm just gonna give a quick spiel. I don't think I'm gonna make a second Dominaria draft video. This deck gets pretty boring and repetitive after you drafted this like a million times. And I think I need to make a little bit of Bloomburrow content on my channel as well. Yeah, Poet can find our black source with Grow from the Ashes and take it from there. And I'm probably fine just firing this off. I don't care about kicking this for the extra land. Seems too ambitious. I could also run out this Crozen Druid. But in case he plays something large, I probably want access to my black source, so I'm just going to play this. Make sure I click on the right land. And then, yeah, there's no reason... like, Frozen Druid doesn't do much anyways. I should still play it next turn just because it could help me set up an onslaught. Okay, that's fine. At least this blocks this, so, yeah. Spore Swarm. Maybe Spore Swarm because it's more expensive. Fine taking 3. And not going to trade any of my stuff because, again, I could pump them instead. Hopefully he doesn't have a kick Sapling Migration. Skin Witch kicked. Annoying. Okay, so... While Onslaught's not going to be good unless I have Spore Swarm, I probably need to get rid of this Eviscerate. As much as I like, I need the removal, I think the Eviscerate has to go. Alright, that kind of sucks, but I think this is the play we have to make. So yeah, like, just having this early is just really annoying, because he can then just, yeah, he can then just remove my guys. Not sure what he has here. Fungal Infection, probably. If he main phases Fungal Infection, I'm going to Onslaught. Okay, that's really good. I'm probably just going to lose this match. Like, I don't feel like blocking this, actually. I'm just going to take it. Yeah, I need the Eviscerate now for the Spore Crown Thallid. And now it's just going to get really awkward, because I don't have any, I don't have any ways to counteract this, so... Maybe maybe this was the right card to remove, because, I mean, the thing was, I was not expecting him to play this. I was expecting just to have more token makers and then just win by going wide, but it seems like that's not the case. And I can't even kick it anymore. It's so dumb. Yeah, so now I just need to... I can only Onslaught here, and then... He probably has Fungal Infection as well. So he's probably... He can probably blow me out, so... Block like this, block like this. And then this just gives him so much value here. Yeah, he can also Fungal Infection, kill both of these. Oh. And then I need to put everything in front of this, which is not good. He has Dark Bargain for more card advantage. Yeah, so it's not good. Yeah, I'll try to get another draft down then. Hopefully I can draft quick enough. The games tend to be long and grindy for Dominaria, but I don't feel like this is, I guess I can keep chumping. We'll see what we get here. Like, even if I eviscerate this, he would have had the 6/7/6 out. And I would have taken some damage in the meantime. But I'm going to have to triple block this 7/6 now. And then probably just get blown out by an instant speed combat trick or interaction spell. And I gotta block like this. Like, I can't keep taking 7. Okay, it did resolve, so... Maybe if I can get an on Sarah's Wings, that can help me stabilize. Although the opponent now plays a Rite of Bells Unlock, which is also a great card. So, yeah, green has more... yeah, we're not gonna win. Green has more flexibility than red, I guess. So... I mean, either way, I think our deck was pretty solid. Just ran into some odd matchups. First opponent just was a blue deck with all a million interaction spells. Not sure what the second one was. I guess it was another blue deck. And then this one was, yeah, a deck that just managed to do enough damage, kick a Skin Witch and make us discard some very important spells. Yeah, so Skin Witch can catch people off guard sometimes. I mean, he was able to get the Elfheim Druid actually was the one that won him the game, because that gave him the mana acceleration to kick the Skin Witch on turn 4, which is really powerful. Like, if you can kick that, like, cast those kicker spells early, it's just going to generate so much value for you that, yeah, you're just going to be so far in terms of tempo. The opponent just won't have anything on board. And then just having get rid of the Eviscerate, just because I wanted the pump effect with my Sapling, my Spore Swarm was a big deal, because I needed to take out the Thallid, the Spore Crown Thallid. and eventually deal to 7/6. I'm not sure if I want to make a second video. I'll just record as much as I can. I do only have like an hour left on this recording. Or 55 minutes. Oh no, the other game I lost in the... So I lost against a blue-white deck, and then I lost to a turn 5 Aurelia, not Aurelia, the rare. But anyways, let's get started with this pack. The uncommons are okay. This rare is not that busted. It's just kind of weird, slow, and clunky. It's not even guaranteed to remove the enchantment that you want, so you need to wait extra turns. And by then, that creature that you want to kill probably did enough damage that this is just a little bit too late. So yeah, it's not always guaranteed removal. Probably just gonna take Cloud Reader Sphinx. I think this is the 4th best blue common in the set. Behind like Academy Journey Mage, Blink of an Eye, and Syncopate. But yeah, just gonna take Cloud Reader Sphinx. Pretty decent start. There is Tetsuko, which is okay. There's also Sell the Score and Eviscerate. All 4 of these 3D spells are fine. If you would ask me which one is better between these two, I do like the Exile, but double black is a bit of an issue, whereas like single black is easier to cast. And it's splashable too. So I think I will take Eviscerate over Tetsuko and Gideon's Reproach. Yeah, I do like... I mean, like, I say that blue is like... You kind of want soft force blue, but this card kind of wants to be in a specific archetype. So it's kind of a build around. It's not a card you necessarily... It's not necessarily a card that's just good in any blue deck. It's kind of good with the 3/1s and a bunch of one toughness stuff, but I don't often care about building around Tetsuko, to be fair. So I'll just take Eviscerate. Just really solid interaction. Alright, we'll just take Syncopate here. If Syncopate wasn't in this pack, I would probably take Journey Mage over Chronicler. Although Chronicler being able to fetch back Eviscerate is very interesting. This is better for the more like blue aggressive tempo game plan. This one would be more controlling. So maybe the argument would be to take Chronicler over Eviscerate, but luckily we do have Syncopate in this pack to not weigh the difference, not decide between these two. So maybe one of them will even wheel, so we'll just take Syncopate. I'll take a second Syncopate. So now I need to make sure I do like Syncopate, but I'm not sure if I'll take 3 copies. With 2 copies, I think I'm satisfied at this point. So I might try to prioritize other cards in the pack if I see a 3rd copy of this. Like if I see a 3rd copy of this, I'd probably take Academy Drake. But I'll lock in 2 for now. Okay, as I stated, you know, there's a 3rd copy. I'm just gonna take another card here. So it's between like Deathloom Thallid and Shivan Fire. I think I'm just gonna take Shivan Fire just in case black is not as open as red. Shivan Fire is red's best common. If this wasn't his pack, I would definitely slam a Deathloom Thallid because it's just a great card, great common. But just gonna take Shivan Fire just to make sure in case red's more open or black are open, we still have a choice. So. Ooh, Fire Fist Adept. This card's really good. Pick 6. So good sign that maybe the Wizards deck is open and that's just the best deck in the format. Gonna slam it here and taking it over a Tolarian Scholar. Intervention is the other red common, which I think is too slow and clunky in the set. Not unplayable, but just really slow, kind of awkward at times. But Fire Fist Adept is really cool. Hits you a 3/3, and then you just end up just taking something out if you have enough wizards. Really nice, so like seeing that pick 6. Alright, and then since I took a Fire Fist Adept, I'll just follow up with a common wizard here with Tolarian Scholar. If this was in his pack, maybe take the Rampaging Cyclops. So, Scholar. And then, ooh, there's an Aven Sentry. There's Rescue. Rescue can be kind of cute with cards like Fire Fist Adept, but you'll see this card pretty late because no one will take it, so just gonna take an Aven Sentry here. Just a reasonable playable. And then now, I'm just gonna take Rampaging Cyclops. There's this Fungal Plots. Very interesting card. Yeah, you know what? I'll take Fungal Plots. Just has a little bit more interesting utility over some of these other cards I could take or leave. In case somehow just end up in, like, funguses. Alright, I'll take Warlord's Fury. Nice if you end up blue-red, just as a cheap spell you can cast early. Also just gives your creatures first strike, so very good with the 3-powered, the 3/2, the Gitu Journey Mages. Because then they can just attack freely in the 3. And speaking of Gitu Journey Mage, we got one pick 11, so... yeah, maybe we just end up blue-red. I'm down to just draft the best deck in the format. And Run Amok is nice, too, so nice with Gitu Lava Runners, so... red seems like the most open color. I'm probably not going to end up playing Fungal Plots. There's even a Soul Salvage pretty late, too. We could still, like, pivot into black-red now, I guess. If we don't end up in blue. I obviously want to be in blue-red more than red-black, but... yeah, just going to take that. Alright, there's this pack. Raph is good. There's a Chronicler. Just going to lock in a second Cloud Reader Sphinx here. Otherwise, if this wasn't in this pack... funny, I would actually just take Chronicler over Raph. I do love Raph, but didn't see any white in the previous pack. And then this just plays very well if I end up blue-red or black-red, but they'll lock in a Cloud Reader Sphinx. So yeah, pick one Cloud Reader Sphinx again. Alright, Journey Mage is nice. I already have 2 Syncopates. Sell the Score. Spore Swarm are also pretty good, but gonna take the Journey Mage. And another Cloud Reader Sphinx, or another Fire Fist Adept. Probably, I think with double Cloud Reader Sphinx, I'll take a second Fire Fist Adept. And with this composition, I'm definitely going to run 17 lands now. Seeing some good white cards too, so like Call to Cavalry, Danitha, but again, we saw 0 white in the first pack in the right-hand direction, so it's possible that we're only seeing white in this direction because the person to my left, because we also just didn't see white, and the person to my left-hand side didn't see white, so he's passing on these white cards. That's fine, we're still going to take Fire Fist Adept. It's strong enough that, like, we're still kind of committed to his Wizard's plan. Alright, I do like Naban. Naban's going to be amazing in this deck, especially with Fire Fist Adept, Academy Journey Mage, and Gitu Journey Mage. Count me in. Otherwise, I do love the land, too. The land would be excellent. I think I would take the land over Arcanist. There's also Vicious Offering, so we could pivot into Grixis, or... so the Grixis colors are kind of open, but still going to just take Naban here. Naban's ridiculous. Pick 4 Naban, so the Wizard deck is pretty open. I can argue that's open. I'm just going to put these in the sideboard. Like, seeing Fire Fist Adept and Journey Mage late in the first pack, even though if red somehow gets cut off in the second pack and no one wants to draft red, that's fine. And then I'm just going to take a Vidalian Arcanist as an early wizard I could play, which can accelerate and help my Syncopates or other blink kicker spells. Yeah, going to take it here. Alright, Divination's nice. Going to take Divination. Yeah. And a Warlord's Fury number 2 I'll take. There's also Skittering Surveyor. This is an interesting one. I don't think I need to splash in this blue-red deck. Since blue-red tends to be very aggressive, you don't really want to play a 3-mana 1/2 and splash. And I don't need to splash for Eviscerate. I think I will have enough interaction after this double Fire Fist Academy Journey Mage. So I'll take this here. It's just a nice cantrip. Helps me put a spell into the yard and to trigger the to get the Gitu Chroniclers. Gitu Lava Runners going. Assuming I get some. Or even if I pick up a late Ataliz, like just casting this for 1 mana and giving her the Prowess trigger, drawing a card's really nice. So, yeah. So we might be able to, like, just finish this draft really quickly if the blue-red's really open. I don't care about Relic Runner. I'll just take this Fire Intervention just to cut off some red. It is a 2-drop, but it's just not very good. I don't care about. I don't even have that much historic to enable the unblockable. I guess it's fun with Tetsuko. You know, never mind. If I pick up Tetsuko, Umezawa, I probably want this 2-drop, so I'll take it over the 5-drop. I don't need any more 5s in this deck. Like, we're good. I just need cheaper interaction here and some lava runners, and we should be good. All right, I don't care about any of these other cards. If I end up blue-black, yeah, I'll just take a copy of Dark Bargain. All right, another Warlord's Fury, sure. I'm not sure if I'll play 3 copies, but it's not impossible. All right, going to take a Run Amok, number 2. So we just need more. We need more wizards. We need like Journey Mages. Yeah, we need the Journey Mages. We need the Lava Runners, pretty much. Yeah. And I don't think we're pivoting into like black at this point. With what we have, like the first pack red was very okay. I do like Bloodstone Goblin if I pick up more kicker spells. Like this is actually a reasonable 2-drop to have in these blue-red tempo decks. So we'll take that, and then yeah, we'll take a Journey Mage here over Drake. I might actually take Overseer over Drake if this wasn't in the pack. Best card in this pack is Danitha, but we're not drafting it. We're shifting all the white cards to our to the other side. Okay. Ooh, land is nice. Awesome. So land is sweet. Nothing else in this pack that's too exciting. Just gonna take the land. Oh, nice. Alice. Although there is a Kami Journey Mage, but Alice is just too good, right? You know, I love Alice, but there's a weird world where Alice actually wheels. I'm not kidding. Although, Alice just makes these Warlord's Fury just so strong, and then it just pumps all my wizards. Yeah, you know what? This is just too good. I gotta take it over Journey Mage. Like, just imagine having all these wizards on the battlefield, just pumping them with a Warlord's Fury. Yeah, it makes these Warlord's Furies to good use. So as much as this is more flexible, I'm just gonna take Alice here. And hopefully I do get a Journey Mage. Alright, nice. Goblin Barrage, I'll definitely take over Chronicler. Solid removal. This is for the more slow, grindier red decks, but I'm looking to just curve out. So, alright, nice. Journey Mage, pick 5. Got Journey Mage anyway, so luckily I didn't risk it. Alright, and now I think I need a 2-drop over a second Run Amok. I don't have any kicker, though, but this can still be fine. Just a 2-mana 2/2. I have 3 Warlord's Fury, so I don't care about any of that. This card's just kind of clunky. Just take Bloodstone Goblin. Alright, Shivanfire. Wow, pick 7. That's ridiculous. I'm just handed the best deck in this entire format, right? Let's just do that. I could cut a Warlord's Fury here, maybe go 16 lands like this. Assuming I don't need to make any more cuts. Tolarian Scholar could probably go. I don't care about this. And then, like, hopefully we get another solid playable. I do like the Arcanist, good with the Shivanfire, good with Syncopate, good with Divination, I guess. Although I don't have that many wizards, it's still a fine blocker and an upgrade over Tolarian Scholar. Keldon Raider isn't bad. I don't think I'm playing Unwind. There is Rescue. Rescue can be kind of fun. I do have a Rescue in the sideboard. I'm just going to take this Keldon Raider. Yeah, I'll take a copy of Keldon. I could play it or leave it. Right, Keldon Overseer also isn't bad. Yeah, I think it could be a way to, like, if you can kick this in the late game, just steal something, it's kind of annoying. It can just win you the game, so I'll just take it. Seems better than Scholar, in my opinion. Like, we should have enough wizards. With 9 wizards, I don't need to worry about not having enough wizards to actually enable these Fire Fist Adepts or this Academy Journey Mage. Yeah, the blue-red is very open. Yeah, I think this is it. I think we run 16 lands. There's nothing in the sideboard I care about too much. And I think I do have to just run these, like, Bloodstone Goblins, even though I don't have that much kicker. Just has 2-mana 2/2s. I definitely won't play a 3rd copy. And I don't think I need, like, a million Run Amoks. I do like the Warlord Sphere because they can enable Alice, so yeah, we could just run something like this. Maybe go, like, 16/16. Our curve is kind of high, but these 2 cards are very good. The card I could consider cutting is Keldon Overseer. I like the double run amux. I like everything else. So double overseer for cut overseer for like just a bloodstone goblin could be a choice. I could also consider it a second Voldalian Arcanist. Again, not a very aggressive card, but still like playable. Like this could do something in the late game, which I don't hate actually. So maybe just diversify a bit. It is kind of clunky on 3 though, I have to admit. And then I like in an aggressive deck, I kind of need to make sure I have my 2s down, and I need to leverage these run amok. So I think I actually just played like 3 copies of these Bloodstone Goblins, and plus I guess they have synergy of Goblin Barrage. So if you have 2 of them out in the battlefield, you can sacrifice a Goblin. The other one gains menace. So I actually have 3 kicker spells now that I think about it. So yeah, all right, let's try this. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, 14 creatures should be good. 16 lands. I just wish I had Gitu Lava Runners, so then the Warlord's Fury would actually be more useful. But the Warlord's Furies are still useful because they give my creatures first strike. And plus I have Adelies, and plus they just cycle themselves. Funny, I don't have Blink of an Eye. Alright, so turn 1 Warlord's Fury into Bloodstone Goblin, and then Journey Mage seems fine. The Syncopate is going to be awkward for a couple of turns, but that's okay. Hopefully I can get enough lands to really make this matter. But I'll keep. Opponent's also playing blue-green, so I'm probably going to see Tatyova in this game. Not see a counterspell. Yeah, that's annoying. I'm probably fine trading here because this 2/2 is gonna block my 3/3 anyways. So just gonna do this, and then next turn I could keep up counterspell, but then next turn I could keep up counterspell, depending on what he does here. Okay, just that. So now that he has a Drake, I'm fine. Huh. I'm fine running this out to get some value and just attack for 3. Maybe trade for the Drake. Because the flyer is kind of annoying, so fine to trade here. Alright, nothing, so now we can keep up counterspell. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't get countered. Oh, it's probably gonna get countered. Alright, no, bounce spell? Nah, it's gonna get countered. I should have known it, but whatever. It is what it is. So hopefully the opponent doesn't tap out for something too large. Okay, so he didn't play anything out on turn 4, so it's nice that he got tap land. I guess I can Fire Fist Adept here for 2. Yeah, I will, since I don't think I have any more wizards, so I might as well just get rid of stupid token. And then like force the opponent to play something block this, or an interaction spell. Reader Sphinx, alright. Yep. So that's gonna hold me off for some turns, but I do have some answers. I do have like Run Amucks. If he thinks about playing a big blocker, I can always counter it. On top, okay. Yeah. Run this out, pass the turn. Hopefully he doesn't put something. I mean, I might counter something that's relevant. If it's just like a, yeah, that is relevant. What am I? Yeah, that cannot stick on. Hopefully I top deck another Fire Fist Adept or something to answer this. I'll still run this out. Hopefully he doesn't get anything else. So I need some good top decks here. This 3/4 is holding me back. Scaring Surveyor is fine. Yeah, not gonna work. So I'm thinking of actually putting in the 3/1 kicker guy, now that I think about it, because like in that spot, like where I can steal this and attack with a 3/1 would have been pretty good. So I might shave a Bloodstone Goblin and put in the 3/1. Although I need some more 2s, right? Or maybe I do just cut a Warlord's Fury, but then like again, yeah, he's probably just stabilizing here. There's nothing I can do unless I deal with this. Like, he can just do anything here and win the game automatically, like run out Multani or on Sarah's Wings or just something. Yeah, he's probably thinking of main phasing one of these lands. Right, at least that's not the worst, he just finds a creature. Okay, just a Skittering Surveyor, that's fine. Alright, I need a good top deck. Game, give me a good top deck. Oh, come on. Ugh, I'm gonna keep the land in hand. Yeah, it's kind of... I don't like Warlord's Fury now that I think about it in this deck. I mean, it's still something I need to play. Alright, Attleys is not the worst. Opponent's going like four colors, splashing for Attleys in a green deck. I can easily just lose this if I don't pick up anything good here. The Bond is just a little bit too late to the party. I mean, he's not the worst. If I pick up a Kami Journey Mage, I can still bounce some stuff back, but I'm far behind since I'm just flooding here. And I can just die too if he has an instant here, I guess, and just pumps the team and attacks. And then even if I attack all out next turn, I don't think I'm going to win. He's just going to have too much stuff attacking in the air. So yeah, it's just not good. Like this game just sucks. Alright, just take it. And I think I will run the 3/1. Yeah, this sucks. Okay. Not happening. Gonna shave a Bloodstone Goblin. Throw in the 3/1 Treachery guy, because at least if I have that again, he would most likely stay in the back foot. Just cut this, throw in the 3/1 Haste guy. Alright. Try it again. Also, this deck doesn't have Blink of an Eye, which is kind of odd. Alright, can keep. For one cycle, the Warlord's Fury, Naban with Fire Fisted. That will be insane, assuming Naban actually survives. This guy. Ooh, G2 Journey Mage. So I just need some lands, right? And we should be good. Yeah, let's run out Naban here first over Bloodstone Goblin. No land. That's annoying, but we still have a 2-drop to play. So we can still do a lot of damage to the opponent if the opponent just doesn't develop anything here. Might see a Yavimai Sapper, yep. Okay, Vidalian Arcanist. I could attack Run Amok. I mean, I don't really want to Run Amok on a 2-2. I'm just going to run out this Vidalian Arcanist and pass. Yeah, we're kind of in this weird spot again where, like, we just... we're not hitting our lands. This now I mean, we had lands, and now we're not hitting the lands, okay? I'm going to have to kill that if I get a land, right? Yeah, it's too scary. I can also Journey Mage. Oh, I guess never mind. Journey Mage can trade. Yeah. He might have some trick, but that's okay. Is this mono green? Yeah, it's mono green. We might have an Ancient Animus here. Yeah, fine. I guess I'll just take 5 and then kill this with the Kick Shivan Fire. I don't think it's worth double blocking. Syncopate's nice, but gotta get rid of this thing. Oh, never mind. I can't even Kick Shivan Fire it. Okay, never mind. I guess we just attack and try to race him. Yeah. I mean, I can win if opponent doesn't do anything else. And I do have Run Amok, so... Okay, Vernon Force. Opponent, why do you have to do this to me? Jeez. Darn it. So, is there any way I can win this here? I guess I need to start chump blocking. If I Shivan Fire here, I can hit him for 2. If I Run Amok, how much is this 6 damage? Yeah, 6 damage if I Run Amok. So technically speaking, I can chump. This Killing Overseer doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think I gotta Run Amok here. And then keep up single blue for Syncopate. Otherwise, I'm not gonna win. And I can win next turn with the Shivan Fire, so... I think the game plan here is just to block the 3-3 and the 7-7, and I should be fine. Okay, that's fine. What's with Kicker? Yeah, I can counter that. I mean, I don't care if he has that, to be fair. I care if he has the Armor Arborments. So that's fine. I'm gonna win the game. Yeah, if he has Arbor Armaments, I need to Syncopate against that, so we'll just chump the 7-7 here, and we should be able to win. Luckily, no reach, and then luckily, like, Aliz is again broken. So I can just hit him for 3 here. Nice. Alright, seems fine. Attack Run Amok, is that worth it? Probably not. Just run out the Journey Mage. Could save the Goblin Barrage for like a Goblin so I can deal some damage to his face. I guess I can now, like, Warlord's Fury and attack. And then keep up Syncopates. Fine taking 3 from the opponent. Yeah, no need the Goblin Barrage here. Just keep up Syncopate. Syncopate for 2. Does that pay for it? It's a little bit annoying. Counter target spell unless his opponent plays X. If the spell is put countered this way, exile instead of putting it in a graveyard. I guess that works. Yeah, it does, because this doesn't pay for it. This only pays for instances and sorceries. That weapon is just too insane. I can't allow that to resolve. Wait, Bloodstone Goblin is great with Goblin Barrage, so I can also attack and run. You know, I'm gonna use a run amok here. Okay, he doesn't even block. He probably knows about it, so. Question is, do I block the Journey Mage? Now I think I blocked the Journey Mage, although I probably want a Goblin Barrage and deal 4 to his face. Kill something as well? That would be pretty strong. But then I'll be taking 3. Journey Mage, bouncing Goblin. Okay, I guess I'll be taking 3 here. Attacks back for 4. Fair enough. I guess I just attack and run amok. If not, I just play double Goblin. He knows I have it. He doesn't have mana for whatchamacallit, Blink of an Eye, so if he doesn't block it, I'm just gonna double Bloodstone Goblin. Which is pretty nice. And I can even save one of them, like just block with one of them, save the other one, and use it for Goblin Barrage to end the game, hopefully. Assuming I can do enough damage. Or Arcanist. Does he have something here? Another removal spell. I mean, I can let these both go. 5 mana just to take out 2/2, sure, that's fair enough. And I will kill a Journey Mage here. Yeah. And yeah, I guess I'll attack and run amok. And then I still have access to a Syncopate for 1. Maybe I should have kept this back instead, because I think I telegraphed to him that I had it, so. Okay, that's annoying. Alright, it's not the worst. So he can get back Fire Intervention, but it's still 5 mana. I mean, that's okay. So he casts this for 5 next turn. 4. I can counter it, so I think I actually just. I mean, I could I'll Divination. Okay, so this is gonna die anyways. So we'll say go. He's gonna kill it. I'll take 2. That's fine. Like I do need to. I need to draw stuff. That's the problem. So if he kills that, that's okay. It's not a big deal. Fine. I'll take. Hopefully, he doesn't have run amok. Doesn't even attack. Okay, so now this doesn't do anything. Probably just run out the Cloud Reader Sphinx. And Atlas is nice. Atlas keep up Syncopate. Yeah. Cloud Reader Sphinx, we can Goblin Barrage it. And then that should be able to win me a game. Or I can just Academy Journey Mage, actually. Yeah, that should be game over. Games. Plus playing too many of these like 1/3s. Like Diligent Excavator is not a card you really want. It's really filler. So I wouldn't recommend so many of them. Yeah, that game I was also just kind of mana screwed, so it's possible that the first game I lost was just really bad luck. I was flooding, but the 3-1 at least guarantees, like, if I do somehow end up flooding and I top deck it, it's at least useful. So I think I'll still keep it the way it is. Like, it's more compelling sometimes in a lower, like, a 16-land deck, plus a tapped Memorial of Genius, that you rather have, like, the 2-drops to be aggressive early, but, like, getting a 3rd land isn't the worst, and sometimes it's just a 3-1 haste that just comes out, hits the opponent for 3, or trades for a 3 toughness creature. Alright, nice. The Bond and turn 4 Academy Journey Mage bounce 2 things is really huge. So it might save my Shivan Fire. But having this on turn 3, just hit him for 3 is also pretty nice too. Ooh, there's also Vidalian Arcanist. But this applies a little bit more pressure, I suppose. And if I can get land for... Oh, no Fungal Infection, please. No! Oh, Vicious Offering. Okay, that's fine. Vicious is okay. Fungal Infection would really hurt, but if he uses a Vicious Offering, I'll take it. So now not too keen on doing double triggers. I can offer to trade here, which isn't a big deal. Is it worth kicking a Shivan Fire just to kill this? Probably not. I'll still attack. I'll offer to trade. It's a trade down, but it's something. This isn't going to be the best Journey Mage. He's only getting for 1, but I might as well play it. I might actually just kill this, actually. Like, is it annoying enough that I just kill it? Nah, I'll bounce it. I'm fine playing out land because he won't have. He played out Skin Witch, and plus he won't have Skin Witch active next turn. If he runs this out again, I'll just Shivan Fire. Like, it's annoying if he can keep up 1 mana constantly, but if he just replays it, I'll just kill it. Honor Guard, that's a good one. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll just Shivan Fire to 2/2. As much as I like kicking this, I do need to apply some pressure. Okay, so I'll just run out land, run this out, and I think I'll run out land given that he could kick a Skin Witch. So we'll just run out land here because he can play a turn 6 Caligo Skin Witch. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, opponent has some good stuff. 2/2 is kind of annoying, but we can find enough blockers to get rid of it eventually. And then now I can just block the ground. All right, Allies is really nice. Really nice top deck. So now I can race on the ground. And I can trade a 2/2 and block the other one if he decides to attack with the Vigilant Skies. Haven Sentry. Okay, Goblin Barrage is sweet, so now I can blow this up and then, yeah. And then this gets pumped as well. Yeah, this is attached to this, so that's gonna stick around. And then if I attack here, what happens? He would have to double block, so that's good. You can double block and kill this, which probably isn't good. I'll attack with both of these. Because if I was attacked as regularly, he can only block with 1 thing, whereas like if I do this, he needs to trade off 2 things, so I think it's worth it. And then I can still block the 3/3 on the ground. As long as he doesn't have removal for Adleys, I should be fine. No removal. Alright, so if I top deck any instant or sorcery, I should be able to win the game. No instant or sorceries, but we have 1 more turn. Okay, don't get anything good, opponent. Nothing! No removal. Leave my 2/2 alone. Don't be a top deck god. Ah, yes, yes. At least that's fine. Yeah, I'll just take the damage, and then that's good games. Yeah, we were flooding, so... Alright, 3-1. Probably not going to finish this video. So I'm probably going to make a part 2 just to showcase what happens. But it's just simple. Just be aggressive. Play out your spells. Race the opponent, etc. A little bit of a controlling start, but I'll keep. I'm on the draw. Usually cards like this, like hands like this on to keep isn't that big of a deal. Even though it's slow, because like usually on the draw, if you have a bunch of removal and not any creatures that you're developing, it's sometimes just better to be on a draw. Like if you have like 4 Shivan Fires in your deck, sometimes it's just and no early 2-drops, not as many of them, then it's better to be on a draw than on the play. So this hand's kind of fine for that. Adelies, nice. Gonna Shivan Fire any like annoying 2/2 he has. Alright, I'll run out my Bloodstone Goblin. See if it gets countered. Gotta bait it out, yep. And then hopefully I can resolve Adelies and take it from there. Okay, GK2 Journey Mage is gonna be a little bit rough to race, but I can then cast a Shivan Fire next turn, keep up Syncopate, so. Another Journey Mage. Okay, so the opponent might actually outrace me if I'm don't pick up enough stuff. So definitely gonna do this first. Ellie's pumps to 3. Then hopefully I can counter whatever he plays next, and then just run out Reader Sphinx. So I have X equals 2. Poke could also be keeping up his counterspell, but he's gonna be ahead in the race. So I think I gotta deploy this, and if his gets counter and he resolves something else, then I'm in trouble. Okay, blink of an eye, that's fine. I still get a Reader Sphinx. I'm surprised he didn't bounce my Reader Sphinx. Okay, Firefist Adept is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm gonna put a Shivan Fire on top so I can then kill this, and then run out Adelies, and then keep up Syncopate, and then next following turn I can Firefist Adept. If he attacks here, that's gonna be kind of questionable. The question is, do I still block? Okay, Bloodstone Goblin's okay. His own Adelies. Okay, so it's nice for me to, A, run out Adelies. 2, run out land. 3, run out Shivan Fire. And then, the question is, do I attack for 6? 6 is a lot of damage, and then next turn I can always Firefist Adept. I say I go for it. It's enough damage. Hopefully he doesn't have Goblin Barrage or anything dumb and annoying like that. Okay, blink of an eye, he can pay for it, so that's annoying. Okay, it is what it is, but at least I can kill the Journey Mage next turn. And then also keep up Syncopate for 0. It's kind of interesting. Hopefully no annoying like rally. I got him. Nice. Sweet. One also had a really good deck, so also drafting the blue-red tempo best deck in Dominaria. I think the second best deck is blue-white. So it's like blue-red, blue-white, blue-black, blue-green, and then like black-green maybe. And then the rest are just kind of whatever, black-white. You know? So all the blue decks, basically, black-green, and then black-white. Yeah, just cycle War Sphere. Hopefully get a blue source. Worst case scenario, I just play the Journey Mage. Or worst case scenario, I don't get a land, but that's hard to imagine. Yep. Cycle this. And War Elf. Okay, hopefully nothing too scary, because I don't have a counterspell active. So yeah, might just have to run Adelies and then hopefully bounce something large, like a Baloth Gorger. Ugh, it's gonna be gross. I'm gonna have to take 4 damage next turn. But luckily I can bounce this hopefully, and he doesn't kill this, and we should be fine. So no Ancient Animus, please. Or, I mean, removal. Mending is fine. Yep. Gets a spider. That's annoying. But I think I still need to bounce this Veil off so I don't take 1,000,000 damage. And then I need to set up a turn where I can like Fire Fist Adept away like the spider or something. And then he just gets back all his lands, right? Okay, so this is fine. I don't care. I guess I just Cloud Reader Sphinx now. And then try to find some good interaction. A second Sphinx is really strong. Next turn I can double Gitu Journey Mage anyways. And Sphinx is just good. I'm going to keep it on top. I would like a little bit more interaction, but... Okay, now he can kick a big Baloth Gorger, which is really annoying. Yeah, I should have thought about this. Primordial Worm is also just annoying. I can still double block it, though. I can also just attack and then use Fire Fist Adept to finish this off. Or maybe I should just, like, be mana efficient here. And then I should be able to take on Mammoth Spider if I take 7, which is fine. I should still take 7 here and then start jumping next turn. Okay, Viscerate. So opponent decides to take a slower route. So I should double block. And hopefully not get destroyed. And then I can still, please nothing. And I can still attack here, he blocks, and then I can finish it off with Fire Fist Adept. And I will. I do control 2 wizards, so I can take out this reach creature. Question is, though, I can still double block this too. If he has interaction, that's annoying. But I don't know if I can keep taking 4 per turn, and he does have a spider to hold me off. So I think I will double block Baloth Gorger if he decides to attack. If not, I guess I have Run Amok. That's really sweet. Or I can just run second. Oh, I can do both. That's really nice. Yeah, let's attack. Nope. Don't need any of these anymore. Yeah, I just love how scrying the late game is almost like drawing a card. Opponent's forced to take 2 here, and just to get back his spider. No, he needs to find something, not a spider. If the opponent attacks for 4, I won't block because I can just swing back for a crap ton more. Yeah, no reason to block here. Fine. Elden Raider, nice. Elden Overseer. Yeah, that should be game over. Yep. Alright, sweet. Yeah, just play one more game. The video's probably not going to get to the final match since I only have like 7 minutes left, but I don't think I'm gonna again make a second video. Like 3 drafts should be enough. Great to spiel is blue's the best color, and I'm just gonna list all the best commons and uncommons in this set. And then it's not too much to understand really. Dominaria is not a difficult set. Alright, Warlord's Fury, then Vodalian Arcanist, and then Gitu Journey Mage, assuming I get 3rd land. Seems fine. Hopefully I don't get owned by another blue-red deck. Okay, just double blue. Right, hopefully this resolves. Okay, it does. Hopefully I get a 3rd land. If not, I guess I just gum up the ground with a bunch of 2/2s all day. Tempest Gen. Ah, this card's really good. Okay, yeah, I think I need to search for my land. I can't afford to not, okay, so that's good. Without my land. This card's really strong. Like, he can just go mono blue and just beat me up. Like, do 1,000,000 damage to my face or something. Really strong. 4 damage already, yeah. Right. Let's run this out. Go counterspell, right? I mean, I'm ahead in the race, but if he keeps playing islands, I'm gonna eventually die, so. Okay, no island. That gets his green source, so we're probably gonna see a blocker this turn. Reader Sphinx, yeah, that's a good one. If I get land, I won't be able to take any of these out unless I play another Journey Mage first. So I probably need to run out the Reader Sphinx. Keldon Raider is not that great. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. All right, I guess I'll set this up. I'll take 7 in the air, and then hopefully get a land to answer this Tempest Djinn, and then maybe I might have a fighting chance. If not, I guess I'll just end this video with here. Frozen Druid, alright. Please nothing. Academy Drake, alright, I guess I'm dead anyways. Yeah, I just took too much damage from this. This card is just really good. I'm still gonna try to run it out here. Maybe possible that the opponent blocks. Just taking too much damage early is not where you want to be, so yeah, I'm probably just game over. Alright, good games opponent. Alright, best deck in Dom, still didn't get 7, but we still had some fun games. Got 7 and 2 in the first video with a blue-black, 5 and 2 with the green-white, splash-black. Oh, never mind, I still have another match to run, so never mind. Alright, I thought it was over. I'm not sure if I can win in 4 minutes, but I'll post the results, I guess, as a thumbnail for this video, just in case you guys want to see the score, but I'll run a quick match within 4 minutes, hopefully. I'm not sure if I can do it within 3 minutes. Probably not. I'll make a short second video, I suppose. All right, it's just too fun, like showcasing like these decks. So if I do win within 3 minutes, I'm not gonna showcase the last game. Blood Talican 01. All right, that's Warlord's Fury. Could run this out, but better to just get this online. I will play out my third land and get Allies online the next following turn because I can just play something. Okay, this needs to die. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not gonna have that stick around. Doesn't matter. So now I'm gonna run this tapped and then attack the 2. Yeah, even if I run out Allies, he's still just gonna gain 2 off of that. So, this is annoying because it is a 3/2. It can also gain Indestructible. So I think I'll still attempt to block with it with the Sanctum Spirit, because this way he's kind of forced to discard a card anyways. And then if he doesn't have another card to discard, I can always just take this out. Triumph. Okay, so it's going to be a 3-powered. That's annoying. So he's going to gain 4. Yeah, there's no way for me to... I would need another Wizard here to counteract this. So I need to draw into, like, I don't know what I can draw into. This is just going to grow really large. He's going to give it indestructible, so kind of annoying. Might see a Shivan Fire here. The Bloodstone Goblin number 2. At least I have something I can play, but let's Divination. Reader Sphinx can maybe block it, but it's just going to keep getting larger. I could leave 2 of these back. Maybe I should, because he's gaining 4 life, and then just try to risk the 2 goblins, maybe. It's annoying, though, because he can give this indestructible, right? So, this might just win him the game, actually. I'm gonna double block this. Yeah, if he has a Historic, it sucks, but I gotta do something about this. No, don't have anything. No, he does. Rip. Oh, I mean, at least he discard Karn. This is like one of the best cards in the entire set. So, Yeah, at least it's something that's good. Alright, I guess we just cycle Warlord's Fury here so we can attack for 3. I can play out Gitu Journey Mage here, but I probably just want to be mana efficient. Bomb both lands, attack for 3. Alright, I'm gonna make a second video. Alright. Unless I lose this, so...